endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit TremfyaRadio.com.
Good. Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dogs eat! Let them on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. The Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, join us in the YouTube chat. Got the super chats all flowing today. Hopefully, we'll see some donations to the Drinky Poo Fund for the Living the Dream tour coming up this weekend.
I'm not sure I want to contribute to the Drinky Poo Fund. You know what I'm Drinky Pooing this week?
He's
Dayquil.
He's got the Dayquil. Yeah,
this
turn it around.
bottle was full.
There you go.
3 days ago. It's now not.
Yikes.
And you know what?
It
I believe
continues.
it's time for another snoot.
Yeah. It sounds like it's time for another snoot there, Rasputin. We need to get Jeremy well again so we can have all the fun this weekend on the Ingles Living the Dream tour. We'll be heading down to Charlotte.
I thought I'd be doing shots of an orange liquid today, but
that wasn't it.
I didn't think it'd be that one.
The Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, the home opener for the Panthers will be cooking up some grub down in the parking lot this weekend. It's going to be
we'll be doing some stuff.
It's going to be another adventure.
All of our rowdy friends have settled down. We had in our direct group, at one time we had 8.
Yeah.
That was whittled to 6.
Yeah.
And now we're down to just the 3 amigos.
Oh,
the
well,
3
look
best
at that.
friends that anyone could have.
Why not? Why not?
Me, you, and Patrick Holt. Good thing is, every time somebody drops out, the seats get a little better.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Hey, if you drop out, I think Dave Canales will let me call the 3rd series. So.
You never know. The tour will roll on this weekend. We'll have some fun on the social media. So follow us at the Sportsocracy on all of those. I finally have Instagram on my phone. Which
6 years later, Tank finally has our Instagram on his phone.
I feel like
he looked at me last night and said,
forward.
"Hey, can you put Instagram on my phone?" And I went, "Why is it not already there?" And he said, "Because I've never asked this question before." Which I then had to go, "What is the password to that?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's the weird one.
Yeah.
That's the weird one that's not like the others, and I don't remember it.
Had a fun time hanging out down at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue yesterday.
They're so good.
They're awesome. They're
made
wonderful
me tea.
people.
Like, literally, both bartenders that worked yesterday made me a different kind of tea to make the voice work.
They give you some echinacea? Did they?
I don't know what I know one of them had some Jack honey in it.
Yeah.
It was quite lovely.
Doing everything they can to keep their boys on their feet. They do a good job of that. They take care of us every time we are down there, and we do appreciate them. Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue is the place to be every Thursday night throughout the football season. We taking in the games and eating all their food and drinking all their drinks, and we had some Modelo's yesterday. Had a couple of old fashions. Sir Jimothy showed up and
brought us cigars.
Yeah.
I mean,
Amber and
Jeff.
And Jeff. Sorry, I forgot Jeff's name.
All
I could think was Travis Barker, and that wasn't.
He does kind of look. I never thought of that. He does.
He
Look
does.
like
Megan from Bears looked over at Jeff at one point and was like, "Has anybody ever told? Hey, did you know that you
listen? Did you know
that you look like Travis Barker?" And he was like, honestly, that's not one that's ever come up in conversation before. But
now you do.
Well, now you do.
I've changed his number in my phone to Travis Martin.
Oh, she's already planned it out that he needs to wear the wife beater and get some tattoos penciled in and carry some drumsticks for Halloween this year.
That was one of the coolest parts of. So we have 2 bars that we do. We do Monday Night Football with the Village Porch in Reynolds Village, and then we do Thursdays with Bears Barbecue. And watching the management of Village Porch come to Bears to support us was super cool. And then they were trading notes about how to make things. Oh, this is what we do. That was so cool for me. Most people do not have relationships with their sponsors like that, and that's one of the things I love the most about doing this.
Yes, I discovered last night that not only can they smoke all of the meats, not only can they fry all of the balls, but they do a hell of a fried chicken sandwich as well. I didn't even know that was on the menu. I was just standing there going, I don't know if that's new or what, but I'm going to try it. And I'm very, very glad that I did. Everything there is fantastic. It is not an exaggeration. It is the absolute truth. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Cox Avenue, every Thursday night throughout the season. We will be there hanging out. And, yeah. We have a big weekend this weekend because today is
Football Friday.
Good for you.
I'm trying. Look, by the end of it, it's just going to sound like Carl Children. Football Friday.
He's
got mustard for my bear balls.
He's going to get to the bangers and just be completely out of it.
Taking West Virginia this week. Florida State.
Yep.
They going to get Kent State. They going to score a lot. I give up many.
Carl will have his best picks for you coming up at the end of the program.
That was a joke at first, and now I'm thinking, that might not be the worst idea I've ever had.
It's actually kind of soothing when you do the Carl voice.
It felt right. I'm not gonna lie. It's the first time it hadn't hurt to talk in 4 days.
This is you becoming your true self. You're starting living your truth, buddy.
You're not done that. He did the boy.
It is a Football Friday. We'll get into all of it, all of the fantasy questions and your game script questions and stuff. Throw those into the YouTube chat. We'll get to all of those throughout the program.
I have my first sweeping declaration of the week.
What is that?
Tua Tagovailoa might be the worst quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, he sucks a lot.
No. That's not even that doesn't even appropriately explain it. At one point last night, I'm pretty sure. Like, I didn't ask him. He didn't tell me. And I think even if I did ask him, he wouldn't tell me. I think he forgot which direction Miami was going. Because he ran backwards, stared at the other end zone, and went, free and clear. Oh, shoot. Everybody went that way for a reason. Uh-oh. No, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now at all. That's not good in the least.
I mean, it's the bad gets worse, right? Every week there's something new in this saga of how bad can this season be.
I need to see if I can explain this appropriately of how bad Tua Tagovailoa has been. He's played 3 games.
Yeah.
He's thrown for 575 yards in 3 games. That's hard to do in the modern day NFL. Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson, and Josh Allen have. Josh Allen's played 3 games as well, and he's light years ahead of Tua. Daniel Jones and Russell Wilson have played 2 games and thrown for more yards than Tua.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and you might say, but Jeremy, you're the guy that always says that stats don't matter, and you're right, except for the fact that the only quarterback that's thrown more interceptions than Tua is Geno Smith. And when those 2 things live in the same vacuum, that kind of explains you are B-A-double-D, bad, but good Lord have mercy. What happened to you, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I have been trying to think of how I'm going to say this since about 10 o'clock last night. Because the Miami Dolphins had every opportunity to win last night because the Buffalo Bills defense is Tua Tagovailoa. From now on, I'm not even going to say bad. I'm just going to say T-U-A bad. That's my new line. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Miami had every opportunity to win this game. They don't know how to run offense that's not gimmicky crap. They don't know how to do it. everything has to be sleight of hand and pre-snap motion, and look at it made me feel like the hack magician that comes to a kid's birthday party. He's like, look at the birdie, look at the birdie. You understand? I can see your hands and it's keister, right? Like, I'm not falling for that because I'm not 6. That's the Miami Dolphins offense. Yeah. If I was a Dolphin fan, I would be so angry that we have just kept letting Mike McDaniel do this to the point of now it's a cartoon. Like, your offense looks like something a pathetic MAC team would put out there going, hey, you can't figure out who's moving, except for the fact it's the NFL, and I can. Yeah. And no matter how bad Buffalo's defense was, you still could not score on them consistently because Tua's that bad. And I will say this, and I mean this, and it's going to sound crazy when I say it, but it's the truth. Miami should be looking at Zach Wilson right now going, I think you're a better option because he can't be any worse.
Yeah.
Physically cannot be any worse. This is the worst contract in the NFL, which is a league that possesses a contract for Deshaun Watson, who has played about as many games in the last 2 years as I have and is fully guaranteed. Mm-hmm. Tua's worse. Mm-hmm. It's worse because it was easier to see coming. We said this for years. If you pay him, you will regret it because he's not any good. This is a top 20 quarterback at best. You're paying him as a top 5. The Miami Dolphins at this point are the most sunk franchise in the NFL, and it's not even close. Mm-hmm. They play the New York Jets next week. I'll take the Jets. Right now, don't know the line, don't know the number, don't care. Yeah. I don't care because it doesn't matter. Because everything you do is not NFL offense. That's not what NFL offense looks like. Your defense is comical. I think at this point, you would call me to play corner for you. And I would say, you couldn't have seen that coming, except we did. Yeah. Routinely. How do you invest nothing into a secondary? And just every bit of it played out on the national stage last night. This is the worst team in the NFL. And I'm not sure it's all that close.
Yeah.
They will win a game or two. They won't mean to. Maybe you catch, the Jets with Tyrod Taylor. Or
they got the Panthers.
Sadly enough, maybe you catch the Jets with Justin Fields, which I think is less than Tyrod Taylor. You said the Panthers? The Panthers will beat their brains out.
They got the Panthers after the Jets, and then they have the Saints still on the schedule. That's probably about it.
I don't
because I think the Browns will kill you defensively.
I think anybody's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Name me what Miami does well. I mean, after last night, what do you look at and go, yes, you do this well?
Nothing.
They run well occasionally, but they don't do it very often.
Do they?
I mean, they averaged 5 yards a carry last night. So
okay. All right.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Problem is that you did it 25 times because you barely have the ball. You can't keep the ball. And Tua Tagovailoa is a walking turnover machine.
Mm-hmm.
I think Miami has to look at this introspectively and go, you know what? This is clean the slate.
Yeah, blow it all up.
Have you looked at that roster and really looked at it? I mean, just really digest what you're looking at.
I can't stare at something that ugly for that long.
How many pieces? Next coach, next GM, they come in here. How many franchise pieces do I have?
Well, I have Devon Achane,
which I don't think is a franchise piece. That's a tiny little running back that's fast on the outside. He's a gimmick piece. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between him and Darren Sproles is not that aggressive. And to be frank, I'd rather have Darren Sproles. And that was no shot at Darren. He was a great player in the role he played. That ain't a franchise piece, and he'd tell you that just as quickly as I would.
Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle's been awful.
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
You have the edge rushers, Chop Robinson and Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips.
Jalen Phillips, who has a medical history that is absolutely terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all you got. Pieces for the future, because you can't count on Tyreek, because Tyreek's done.
Tyreek's 31 years old.
Yeah.
Bradley Chubb will be 30 next year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. When you look at this roster, this is the building block 25-year-old piece. Oh, wait, you don't have one. There's not one on the entire roster. You give me any god-awful team in this league, I can point you to a piece. I can't point to one with Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the worst job in the NFL. I think it could very well be open before we are off the air today because any ownership group has to look at that and go, this is a joke. Like, we're 0-3, and at no point did we even threaten a win. Did you at any – and I ask you this every week.
Yeah.
Did you at any point think Miami was winning that game last night?
No.
Neither did I. I thought there's two possible outcomes here. Buffalo completely duties in their shorts, and I still don't think Miami could capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Or Miami's going to make the mistake, which they did, and Buffalo will take advantage of it, and this is going to be about a 10 to 14-point game.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills beat the Miami Dolphins 31-21 last night. I mean, it was tied at 21 in the fourth quarter, but again, you knew. Mainly because it's Josh Allen. Right? It's Josh Allen against the Miami Dolphins. There's not really a whole lot of history that tells us he's going to mess this up.
Now the Buffalo Bills side of this, which is far more interesting to me and might be equally scary.
Alarming. Okay. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM at 1400. We'll be right back.
The ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tonight and tomorrow.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tonight and tomorrow night, starting at 10:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Far sideline. He's going to take it for a touchdown.
This is Carolina football.
Hands off to Goss. Goss left side of the 10. Goss at the 5. Sprints to the front left corner of the end zone for 6.
Saturday, the Heels head down to the Agrisure Bounce House in Orlando to take on UCF. Pre-game coverage starts at 2:30. Kickoff at 3:30 on your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
The NFL is off to a wild start.
Touchdown pass number 508 for Aaron Rodgers.
And the new season lives on iHeartRadio.
Touchdown Denver!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Chargers!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
That's a jet touchdown!
Just search NFL to dive in.
For more information about contests on this station, go to espnavl.com.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingles, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingles, all the ingredients for family.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
We are back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. It is a football Friday. That means yesterday was a football Thursday, and we had the kickoff for the NFL week. So the Bills won. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't the steamrolling that we thought it was going to be. Tie game in the fourth quarter, and then the Bills scored 10 unanswered to win 31-21. What was the problem for Buffalo last night?
Your defense is bad. Just straight up, your defense is bad. Josh Allen is that dude.
Mm-hmm.
He will always be that dude. And right now, James Cook looks like one of the 4 best running backs in the NFL.
Agreed.
The back half of that defense is terrible. They come up against any legit high-end passing offense, and they're going to have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what you do about it. Because the front's played reasonably well. They're getting pressure. But it feels like every game of Buffalo's I watch, wide receivers just run wide open over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo's going to be that team that has to win shootouts. And I'm telling you when you're going to see this, and you're really going to go, oh. They play 2 games back-to-back. It's a Sunday night football against New England, Monday night football against Atlanta. We will be at that game in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where you're going to realize, oh, it's not just the Pat Mahomes and the Joe Burrows and Lamar Jacksons. No, Michael Penix and Drake May are going to carve you like a Thanksgiving turkey. You'll probably win because they're battling Drake May against Josh Allen, which means you're at a huge disadvantage. If I'm Buffalo, I'm looking around the NFL going, there has to be a corner here somewhere. There has to be somebody that can make this work. Because right now, Tre'Davious White is the best you have. I would love somebody to explain to me, this is just one of those things that makes my brain hurt. Why is Tre'Davious White an absolute liability in every defense in the NFL except Buffalo?
Except for Buffalo.
It's like he walks through the doors and it's the little flower in Mario, and now he can just shoot fireballs out of his hand.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But everybody else is a liability.
Yeah.
Christian Benford, nope. He got abused last night. And it feels like everybody in that secondary gets abused.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at this schedule and I'm looking at Pat Mahomes and Baker Mayfield and C.J. Stroud, Jalen Hurts at the end of it, I don't feel good about what I'm seeing with Buffalo. Josh Allen is special.
Mm-hmm.
But this kind of goes what I said when we did power rankings a week ago. Right now I see 2 teams that feel complete-ish. And that's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 2 teams I watch and go, I don't see the liability that's going to beat you. Because I see it in Baltimore. Oddly enough, it's the defense. I did not see that coming. I see it in Buffalo. It's the defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do this on and on down the line of, you're going to have to improve at X, or X is what is going to beat you. And with Buffalo, it feels like it's the same thing it's been year after year after year after year.
It's always a systemic problem for some reason. Like, I feel like teams get into this too much, too often, right? Following and covering the Carolina Panthers for the last 20 years. Why is the offensive line never any good?
Well,
right. It's I don't know what it is about that one position.
Well, you know the
that you can't fix that.
Well, I mean, you know the answer to this. I mean, you've worked with a draft analyst for years. Tank, what positions do I do really well with in the draft?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wide receivers.
I'm really good at wide receivers.
Tight ends are pretty good.
Really good at tight ends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Linemen, not
probably
bad.
the best in the industry at quarterback.
Yep.
I have an insane hit rate at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I struggle?
Line.
The offensive line. I really struggle with offensive linemen because I can see good, but it's when I start projecting that second, third, fourth round pick, I miss on those guys. I'll miss guys that I like more than I should, and I won't give the credence to a guy like Luke Gedeke, who comes into the league, gets in the right system. I saw nothing out of him. I struggle with that. If I was an NFL GM, I would have to have scouts around me. You're a line guy. That's what you do. Because I don't do well with this, and I'm going to listen to you.
Right.
Problem is that NFL GMs don't do a great job of that, and then they fall in love with their own guys. And so you look at, and I'll use the Bills for an example, they fell in love with Kyrie Elam. Everybody in the NFL saw it except them.
Mm-hmm.
Because Brandon Beane went, that's my guy. I love that guy. But you're wrong, and you're not good at this. And I would wager he probably had scouts going, no. Because if you look at Taron Johnson, Christian Benford, those are later round guys that I'd wager one of the area scouts was beating the table for, and he acquiesced. You can't hit him on the high side because those are the ones where he goes, it's my pick.
Mm-hmm.
That's my pick. First round picks, those are the ones that get me fired. So I'm leading the charge here.
But is this a long-term problem, or can it get better? Right?
It doesn't tend to get better.
Statistically speaking, I mean, I believe Christian Benford, like analytically, was a really good corner last year.
Yeah.
So that tide may turn, and if Tre'Davious White is playing well, Christian Benford reclaims last year's. I mean, is this going to haunt them all season?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because so this is where analytics, especially at corner, you have to be really careful with analytics at corner because they don't tell the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you're getting Christian Benford, who is league average at best, probably below average.
Okay.
Why? Because who's following the ones? Christian Benford.
Mm-hmm.
Tre'Davious White in, 3 games?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's played a grand total of less than 100 snaps in 3 games. He's following the 2. When there's only 2 out there, it's usually Taron Johnson and Christian Benford. So you bring Tre'Davious White in, and it looks like he's he's getting a 2. If you put him on a 1, he's going to look as bad as Christian Benford, and all of a sudden Christian Benford's going to look like the corner that we saw before. They don't have anybody that can deal with a 1. And that wouldn't be such a big problem if you weren't looking at the top of the AFC going, ooh, who do all of you have? Zay Flowers. Yeah, it ain't going to be fun. Nico Collins. Yeah, it ain't going to be fun. Latin McConkey. Yeah, it ain't going to be fun. Xavier Worthy. I don't love him, but, man, he runs real fast.
Mm-hmm.
And so you see all these high-end teams they're going to have to beat in the playoffs. I don't think you have anybody that can defend the 1. See, this is where I start looking at things like when Jalen Ramsey got traded to Pittsburgh. I don't think much of Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I do think a lot of. He changes the way you call the defense. Because Jalen Ramsey's not just a line-up and play man-to-man guy because he will get abused that way. But here's what he can do. He can play back in his zone because he is as reactionary as any corner in this league. When he plays back, it gives you a lot of ability to do different things with the other corners on the other side, especially with the safeties and linebackers. Buffalo has none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they can either line up in a 3 high shell and try to keep everything in front of them. When they get into man, it's borderline comical. I mean, I watched Tyreek Hill last night, who I think is at 50%, maybe 60.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can keep up with him. I mean, he was just blowing past these guys. If Tua could hit him, this would probably have been, at the very least, a different narrative.
Right.
It didn't work out that way. It is going to work out that way when you get to Pat Mahomes and Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert and even Bo Nix. I mean, because right now that's how bad Tua is. Is that I'm looking at those mid-tier guys going, you would kill for 1 week of him being Bo Nix. And that schedule gets tougher.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you're 3-0. You'll have this division locked up by Thanksgiving at the latest. But, man, when we get to the playoffs, I'm afraid these things are going to rear their ugly head.
Well, you saw it in week 1, right?
Oh, but they do get Maxwell Hairston back at some point.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Hallelujah.
I mean, they were pumping up, I think the Mafia was on social media this morning pumping up Dorian Strong. So maybe
I should be, because he might be the second best corner on that.
I was going to say, maybe him being added into the mix, getting more playing time, maybe that, lifts things a little bit for them. But, I mean, we saw in week 1, when you go up against the best teams, yeah, you can score with them, but you better hope you can.
You got incredibly lucky that the Baltimore Ravens coughed up a game to you that they really, I mean, the percentages said you had a 0.2% chance of winning this game.
Yeah, without that Derrick Henry fumble, would have been a loss. But
other than that, you've beaten 2 of the 5 worst teams in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You squished them both reasonably well. I never thought you were losing either one of them.
Yeah.
But I saw deficiencies that would scare me.
Right.
I saw a wide-open Garrett Wilson for numerous plays that Justin Fields just couldn't get the ball. I saw Tyreek Hill wide open a lot. And that's talking about a guy that I'm not even sure wants to be here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is going to happen when you get to Drake London and Stephon Diggs, who has a bone to pick with you in the first place, and Teteroa McMillan and Xavier Worthy and Mike Evans and probably Chris Godwin back at that
He'll
point,
be back,
and Nico
yeah.
Collins
Oh,
and
Mecca
DK Metcalf and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. This is literally week by week who
Yeah.
you play.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how you deal with that one. You can beat a team that only has one, which really Miami and the Jets are both teams that have one. Garrett Wilson, Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle's a name, and he's got a goofy little dance. But other than that, he's a mid-tier player.
Yeah.
That schedule looks less than fun.
I'm already marking November 16th on my calendar. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. They'll score 100 points between the two of them.
Now, that being said,
take the over.
Josh Allen is a dude.
He's the dog.
He's
yeah.
a dude.
Yeah. He's Mr. MVP. It wasn't the greatest beatdown of the Buffalo Bills that Josh Allen's ever turned in, but it was another win. So now he goes to 14-2 in his career against the Miami Dolphins. It is a Football Friday. We'll have all of the analysis and the picks for the weekend coming up for you in the program. Don't forget to hop into the YouTube chat. We'll sort through here and see what kind of questions are on your mind for this Football Friday next.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Still going to leave in a hit-or-miss storm this afternoon, and if you do get it, you'll be one of the lucky ones or unlucky ones. Either way, should be pretty decent through this evening. Still could make about 84 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, comfortable, upper 50s. Saturday, cloud, sunshine, an isolated late shower, thunder shower, nothing widespread, 82. Behind that front, sun returns Sunday, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by RenewalByAnderson.com.
September is the month to save big at Renewal by Anderson. Right now, take 25% off windows and doors, plus 0 down and 0 interest for 24 months. Hurry, these savings end September 30th. Renewal by Anderson.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I've never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever. With eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G scores, root metrics data, United States, 1H 2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in Asheville has two things that all Sportsocracy fans crave: bold flavors and big portions. Oh, yeah. And they've got the balls. Bear's famous bear balls are packed with mac and cheese, pulled pork, cornbread, and deep fried and then topped with bacon and cheese sauce. This is the place to be. Live music on Saturdays and the first Sunday of every month. They partner with the Guitar Bar to host Mr. Jimmy's Barbecue Blues. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville and South Asheville.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at ClarissaSellsWNC.com.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
It is ESPN Asheville, and Jeremy, I always like to see things, the wheels of justice in motion. However, the fact that it took a month to get to this point is very, very frustrating for me. Rampage Jackson's son, Raja, has been arrested and charged with assault. Yes, that guy who just completely destroyed a professional wrestler. Not fake. It was not fake. In the ring a month ago. And they're just now getting around to filing the charges. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says Jackson was arrested and booked Thursday morning and is currently being held on a $50,000 bail. No further details have been released. But he has been charged with felony assault. And just like his dad said, I think he's going to get some time for this.
He should.
He absolutely should. Rampage Jackson saying that he went on Ariel Helwani's show and was talking about this, and he said he thinks that he should get some jail time. He should have to do a little community service on top of it, maybe an anger management class, and go to some therapy, which I think is probably right on par. I would hope that this sends a message.
My story is about the NCAA.
Okay.
And I'm not real sure what to do with this, but I'm going to give you the information as it has been presented to me.
Mm-hmm.
You make your own ideas.
Okay. All right.
Conclusions.
Uh-huh.
It's about Wofford basketball.
Okay.
Which does not get referenced on this show very often, but here we are. Report came out yesterday that 6 Wofford basketball players have been deemed academically ineligible because they used their meal plan on campus while living off campus. Sounds strange.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it sounds strange. The NCAA responded and said, no, we didn't discipline any of these kids. It's on you. Well, I also left out a tidbit that Dwight Perry, the basketball coach at Wofford, was fired about 6 weeks ago, and they never gave an explanation as to why. Well, as I've done a little digging here, it appears that Mr. Perry told the upperclassmen that they could live in nicer off-campus housing because it was bigger, and we'll put you out there, and it's fine, and everything just stays the same. The problem is that that's an NCAA violation, which, by the way, I didn't know we still did those.
Yeah, impermissible benefits.
We can hand you $1 million in a burlap sack, but if you eat in the campus cafeteria and you live in an apartment, you see how stupid that sounds?
Right.
The impermissible benefits were valued between what was the cash value of their impermissible benefits?
Oh, I don't know. What, they were just getting meals?
Yeah.
So hundreds, maybe?
$84 and $108. That's what we're doing here. Now, I'm going to give you a further step of this that could be the actual, pressing part of this.
Okay.
12 of 15 Wofford basketball players have told Jeff Goodman, if they don't reinstate Dwight Perry, we will transfer.
Yeah.
They'll have three scholarship players left. They're all 3 bench players, from what I'm told.
Unbelievable. How did you? Wow.
How do we get here? By the way, Wofford, a school that I've been told some stuff about over the years. You remember that SoCon tournament a few years ago? And I went, that can't possibly be true. That was about Wofford.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You do. It'll take you a minute, but you'll get there.
Okay. Wow. This is ridiculous, though.
It's insane.
I mean, the apartment thing. Yeah, that's a little much.
It's insane. It's insane that we're even. This is even a story.
The meal thing is stupid.
That's insane.
What do you mean I can't feed my players? Like, this is the Teddy Bridgewater thing.
Yeah.
Right? He gets in trouble at that high school because guess what? He was making sure his players got to practice. Right? He was giving them rides and getting them Ubers and stuff so that they could come to practice instead of, sitting at home doing nothing. He was buying them meals to make sure that they ate properly. I have never understood this.
No, it's dumb.
The dumb, impermissible benefits that, remember, like, obviously there were other things that he got in trouble for, but like John Calipari getting a slap on the wrist because, he gave him some muffins one time. I'll never forget that story. That was the first story that I ever went, okay, we're going real far with this impermissible stuff, and especially in an NIL age.
Well, that's because the NCAA can't figure out the letter of the rule versus the intention of the rule.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get that.
No.
It's right over their head.
Mm-hmm.
The NCAA on a weekly basis does things that make them look like a joke. And I don't know how you help them. I really don't, because I don't know how to get you out of some of these things. You say and do these incredibly moronic things, and I don't know how to get you to stop.
No. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. It is a football Friday.
We were asked in the chat, at what point do we get to the Jeremy Care package of the day? Should be the one from Soaring Eagle. We'll do it at the end of the hour.
Okay.
So you position that. We're going to start talking about NFL games this week.
Yes.
At some point, you'll wind me up and get me on a roll, and you can.
And I'll get out your goodie package.
Yes.
For today. We do have one super chat.
'Cause it's all about the money. All about the money.
Sir Jimothy using the member chat. Member for 24 months. So happy anniversary there, Sir Jimothy. He says going to the POW MIA ceremony at Virginia.
No, at the VA.
Or at the VA. Okay. Yeah. Okay. At the VA. Had fun last night. Well, awesome.
We had fun with you as well, sir.
Yes. Yes, indeed. It was.
I don't know that the cigar was the greatest decision I ever made, with my voice being where it is.
That's the first cigar I had smoked in a long time. It was kind of nice.
Because now I sound like a cafeteria worker, and I'm not. My voice has taken some different iterations over the week, and
right.
I don't know what to do with that.
That may be one of those things. Like I'm another sign that I'm officially, growing into a grown-up boy. Because I never used to like cigars.
Oh, I love cigars.
But last night, that was good.
I love a good cigar.
Absolutely. You're always welcome to come hang out with us there, Jimothy. We had a question in the YouTube chat about somebody asked if David L. asked, could the Colts beat the Bills right now?
Could they? Yes. Would they? Probably not.
Probably not. I can't get down that path with you. I understand.
I think I'm higher on the Colts than Tank is.
Yes, and you started higher on the Colts than I was, and it's Danny Dimes. Okay, I mean he's playing well. I'll give him that. Excuse me, Indiana Jones.
There it is.
I apologize. I will get that eventually, maybe by the end of the season. By
the time he's reverted back to New York, Daniel Jones.
Well, I don't know that he will. I honestly don't know because I can already see the path here where Indiana Jones has a rebirth for 10 games. Right? He has this strong stretch here, and guess what's going to happen? Indianapolis is going to pay him, and then they're going to go, oh, crap. We gave him $40 million too.
Oh, he fell for it too.
Just like he did with the New York Giants. I think we're on the path to that right now. Rebuilding an offensive line. Austin Groves said, how quickly could a team turn an O-line if they drafted 5 in a year? First off, you're going to use all your picks on the on offensive linemen.
You gotta hope you don't get I hope you have a quarterback you don't have a whole lot of affinity for, because he's probably going to be dead by about week 6.
If they drafted 5 in a year, any team with a quarterback and 2 of them make it, any quarterback or any team with a quarterback like Joe Burrow would be at worst 2 years away from a top 10 offensive line and a healthy quarterback, theoretically.
You're going to have to streamline that, because you said a lot of words, and I didn't understand a damn one of them.
So he said, how long could it take to rebuild an offensive line?
2 years. 2 years at best. And the hope is that you would draft 2 the first year. You add a free agent or 2, and you had 1 that you believed in. Every NFL team has 1 offensive lineman that they really think is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I go back to Kansas City in the beginning of the Mahomes years when they got Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, I believe, in the same year. They added Joe Thuney as a free agent that year. I think Orlando Brown was still the left tackle, and they added Juwan Taylor the following year. That's about the quickest you can try to overhaul in terms of trying to have a top 5 line. Now, if you just want to have something that's passable, you can do what the Bears did. The Bears' offensive line at this point, Caleb's got no excuses. Because outside of Wright on the right side, the other 4 have held up quite well. So, I mean, if you try to go draft picks, the rule of thumb is whether it's offensive or defensive line, you never want to have more than 2 rookies contributing at a high level at any given time.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's asking a lot of guys that are figuring out how to play the position, and you don't have a stalwart. You don't have a guy that you can trust. I need a veteran somewhere that I can trust.
Yeah. Okay.
So my answer would be 2 years at the quickest.
2 years at the least?
It's the quickest.
Yeah. Okay. But that's the thing. You got to be able to draft them, right? You got to be able to identify them, and just because you draft 2 or 3 doesn't mean any of them are going to hit. You could, as Austin said, you could draft 5 and hope that 2 hit. But what else are you sacrificing if you even tried to do that?
Well, I mean, I'll give you an example, and it's the team that I know the best. The New York Jets. So they took Olafashinu a year ago
mm-hmm.
in the top, 11? I think he was the 11th pick in the draft. They signed John Simpson, who plays left guard. They drafted Joe Tippmann. They signed Josh Myers. They had Ali Vera Tucker, and they drafted Armin Mimbu.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before the season starts, Ali Vera Tucker goes out. Well, now you got Josh Myers that slides into center. Tippmann slides over to guard. Armin Mimbu's been one of the best right tackles in the league. Do I think he's that good? No. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of teams have been trying to beat them up the middle, and it hasn't really worked so far. The Jets' issues have not been from offensive line. It's been from terrible quarterback play.
Right.
But that line went from an absolute albatross to pretty good in 2 years.
Do you have any extra tackles that you could let me borrow? Because
no,
my team is not doing well in that category right now.
No. As a matter of fact, we don't have an extra offensive lineman. I think Asa Pohl right now is our 6th tackle.
This went from being a week for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that was like, hey, look, we got to win on Monday Night Football. Wasn't that fun? Oh, crap. Half the team's out for the rest of the year. I feel like those are usually announcements that come really quickly, and this kind of came out as a trickle this week. Because first you got the news about Kalijah Cansey.
He's done for the year.
Right, he's done for the year, tore the pec. Now you got Luke Goedeke who got announced the next day. And then it was yesterday.
How long is he out? I know it's not for the year.
He's not out for the year. He's out for 6 weeks, maybe.
Which is not fun.
Yeah, I think 6 was the max. It was a 4 to 6 week window. And then Cody Mock.
That didn't help either.
Now gone.
Year?
Yeah. Injured knee, probably not coming back for the year.
Yikes.
I mean, they're hoping. But from what I read this morning, it could be a while. So now you're already down Tristan Wirfs. Cody Mock's gone. Luke Goedike's gone. We still got Graham Barton. And, yep, that's it. That's it. I got Graham Barton and a whole bunch of Charlie Heck and Dan Feeney and Ben Bredesen.
Oh, Dan Feeney, the mulleted one himself. He played for the Jets. He's not great. Fun guy to drink beer with, not a fun guy to protect your quarterback. By the way, we have breaking news.
Break the news.
It's from Adam Schefter. It's now official. Dan Quinn says Marcus Mariota will start this Sunday versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wow.
And the Tank Spencer curse
Come
strikes
on.
again.
You can't put that on me.
Stop saying things. No, I can't put it on you. You know why I can put it on you? Because I specifically said, you shut up. Do not talk about my quarterback that way. You did it, and what happened?
I did. And he died, theoretically speaking. I'm sorry. Yes. From the moment those words came out of my mouth, it did not go well for Jaden Daniels.
Commander fans, you shame him. You shame him because he did this, and he knows what he did. He knew what he was doing when he did it.
I did, because I apologized for it before I said it. I said I apologize to all Commanders fans for what's about to happen, but Jaden Daniels will be the MVP of this league. And now he's not playing in week 3, and you get Marcus Mariota.
You are the kiss of death.
This is a great time, though. I will say that.
For what?
It's a great time to play a backup quarterback. This early in the season.
We're playing 9 of them?
This early in the season, while you can, you can erase a little bit of a mistake later on in the season. It's the best way you can look at it in this scenario. Is, well, I mean, we don't really want to, but hey, at least it's not, week 15 in the playoff chase. Because we'll have what? Let's see. We've got.
Do not tempt the gods. I want you to think carefully before you speak here. Your voice carries great power.
No, I'm going through and I'm looking. So you guys are playing Tyrod Taylor this week.
Yes.
We have
which, by the way, Tyrod Taylor playing against your defense with you having no offensive lineman that can block anybody is a recipe for. Oh, holy crap, how did Jeremy's Jets beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Because that doesn't make any sense.
Right. The Cincinnati Bengals will be playing Jake Browning. Or Jack Browning.
Against Carson Wentz for the Minnesota Vikings.
Exactly.
Marcus Mariota in Washington.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Who else do we have? No, Spencer Rattler. I mean, he is backup level.
You could have Mac Jones because we have no definitive
on
Brock Purdy
That's
yet.
right. Mac Jones for the 49ers.
And this, boys and girls, is why we talk about backup quarterbacks. Because they are people too.
Yeah.
Unlike kickers, they are people.
That is true. That is true. It helps to have a good backup quarterback on your roster.
You know where a backup quarterback can really help you?
Where's that?
Wagering.
It's
your season, your shot. The NFL season's rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Whether you think your team is better off with a backup quarterback, like my Jets, or if you want to bet against that team because they're playing a backup quarterback, you can do that at DraftKings. And new customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5. Get $200 in bonus bets instantly, plus score over $200 NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WPEK. That's code WPEK to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
And that, my friends, is what you call flawless victory. 10 out of 10. Gambit fan nailed it. Good for you. Jeremy Green with the professional segue into the DraftKings read.
It helps when I have a full screen in front of me. Cell phone with my bad eyes, not easy.
Yeah, that was a very good job for you. Okay, it is time to reveal today's special prize. Jeremy, he said if you send it for free, I will wear it.
I'm scared.
So here is the next. I hope this is right because nobody's names were on any of these. So I'm guessing that this was from Soaring Eagle. A lovely I'm a Falafel t-shirt.
Let's go. Let's go.
Remember when I said there were things that you will wear later?
I'll totally wear this.
You will totally wear that to the bar.
I'll totally wear this. Soaring Eagle in the chat, tell us if this is the right one. But I will 100%. I will wear this.
Yes.
I will wear this. I will wear it often. Gary Burt said that's from him.
Oh, well.
So
I don't know which one's from Soaring Eagle.
We're going to have to play into the prize closet, and I will stay out of the I will 100% wear this thing.
All right. Well,
that one's awesome.
There's a gift from Gary. So that's the rules, right? These are everybody knows the rules. You send something to Jeremy, then he'll wear it.
Somebody apparently sent something that's inflatable. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be for Power Rankings Tuesday.
It could be interesting.
If we can figure out what Soaring Eagle had sent in here. See, I have nothing to do with the packages because I can't see them. So Tank, filing system seems to be a struggle.
Yeah. You are in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Still going to leave in a hit-or-miss storm this afternoon, and if you do get it, you'll be one of the lucky ones or unlucky ones. Either way, should be pretty decent through this evening. Still could make about 84 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, comfortable, upper 50s. Saturday, cloud, sunshine, an isolated late shower, thunder shower, nothing widespread, 82. Behind that front, sun returns Sunday, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by IHOP. Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big filling sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo
Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
Straight Talk presents The Math of More. Here's how it works. When you say yes to more with Straight Talk, you're left with more for all the other good stuff. So getting an unlimited plan starting at just $25 a month equals more savings for your family's weekend adventures. And with a network covered by Verizon, you can share more from wherever you go. It's simple math, really. More equals more with Straight Talk. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. The $25 plan requires a compatible unlocked device and a new line of service. Additional terms apply.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Howard Hanna Beverly Hanks Real Estate is not like other real estate companies. They're built differently. As the #1 family-owned real estate company in the U.S., proven expertise and personalized service delivers results. Let them show you how at Howard Hanna Beverly Hanks.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles.
So good. The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it back!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is gross.
Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingles studio.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. The Sportsocracy is heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app and seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and you can join us in the chat. Get your super chats in throughout the program here. Of course, always, the super chats go straight to the top of the question list. You have questions for the weekend. Get those in. We'll be previewing all of the best games for the weekend in the NFL and in college, and Jeremy's going to have some bangers for us at the end of the show.
There are going to be some more muted bangers. It might sound more like Carl Childers, but take Florida State. I'm going to score a lot of points. Kent State.
All right, so I did screw up the prizes.
Yes, you've left me only half shorn. So
yes.
what will be adorning me for the rest of the show?
We will audible here since Soaring Eagle. We promised that we would have his gift today.
We would have done it yesterday, except I didn't come back by here, and there was no way to do the. Hey, this is what it is.
Well, no, you had your new stuff yesterday with the Jets jacket that Clarissa Marshall picked up for you.
Clarissa understood the assignment. That's my new favorite jacket I own.
And she's a great person to do business with.
No
Clarissa
doubt.
sells WNC.com. This was what Soaring Eagle sent, and I'm impressed. I mean, this is officially official.
I like officially official.
McLaren.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
F1 jersey.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Or, I mean, do they call them jerseys?
Maybe.
Are they like? Well, there went the camera.
Yeah. Boy, Tank, you got 7 feet to clear the camera, and you're throwing to a guy with a catch radius of an elephant. So,
hey, it didn't even.
Did Tua Tagovailoa rub off on you last night? That's
yeah,
sweet.
It's a little errant.
It's a great material too.
It is. It's very cool. Very breathable.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I like it. Thank you, Soaring Eagle, on behalf of Flostradamus. That was one of the other ones that I was like, you know what? There probably will be a time where you'll just wear that. Pop that on, head down to the bar and watch some games or something. I don't think you're going to be watching F1 racing, but maybe you do. Maybe you'll get into that now. I'm guessing this is what the papaya comments were all about.
I mean, I am very orange.
You are very orange,
but I do have a UTT over my. So I mean, it all makes sense.
You do.
This is comfortable as all get.
There you go. All right.
This might be my new drinking shirt. Just gives you a little room to grow. You can't read that.
I can't read that.
I think I know which one you're laughing at.
I can't read that on the air, but Jonathan Welch, glue guy. Let's go. that was a good one.
Look, just as a guy that was, as president accounted for, can confirm.
All 135 of them, really? Wow. Okay.
That's a long day.
It was a very long day.
Gambit fan said me without a hat's still weird.
It is.
I don't go without a hat very often. I wear hats to business meetings.
Yeah, it does. It does kind of take me aback every time I see you without the hat on.
I have a special hat that I'm going to break out for one of these tailgate games. It's so sweet.
Okay.
It has a feather of a not an endangered bird, but a special bird in it.
Okay.
White trash cowboy.
Okay.
The mullet may be gone, but the white trash lives on.
Did you get like a Richard Petty hat? Is that kind of where we're going here?
I won't say you're in the ballpark, but I'll say you're batting the same sport.
All right. Interesting. Anyhow, it is a football weekend. We've got all the games going in the NFL on Sunday. Monday night's going to be a banger with the Lions and the Ravens.
Well, I mean, we have to have one game in primetime that's good because we don't have it in any of the others.
Well, I mean, Kansas City and the Giants. How did that end up being a Sunday night game?
I don't know. I always wonder that, too. Like, how did somebody look at this and go, okay, on the schedule this week, we have the Cardinals and 49ers. We have the Broncos and the Chargers, the Texans and the Jaguars, the Raiders and the Commanders, the Rams and the Eagles, the Steelers and the Patriots. No, you know what we want? Give us Russell Wilson against Andy Reid.
What made you think that was going to be a
there?
Good idea?
It's like when they had the Jets and the Chiefs a few years ago. Like, did you draw a short straw?
Well, look, they went. At least we're going to get it. We're going to get eyeballs in the media market, right? I mean, that's got to be the only reason.
I'm still stuck on how comfortable this shirt is. It's very breathable.
My Jets take on your Buccaneers.
You said that backwards. My Jets take on your Buccaneers.
I did say that backwards.
Yeah.
What is? Am I having a stroke again?
Never.
What's happening?
Never not.
What's happening? Never not having a stroke.
Never not.
Okay, your Jets take on my Buccaneers. In a game that is going to be, I don't want it. It's going to be gross.
I'm going to make you pick it first.
Oh, good Lord.
Because you with no offensive line. I mean, I think you already know where I'm headed.
I'm going Jets plus the 6.
I am too. I am too because I'm looking at how the Jets match up. Now, you want fantasy advice that this is unsurpassed. As a guy that has watched every snap of Jet football this year, Mike Evans, bad.
Yeah.
Emeka Egbuka, not bad. Because he's going to get a lot of the others. Mike Evans will get 100% Sauce Gardner, which is so far not ended well for anybody. Brandon Stevens, yes. All the yes.
All the Emeka Egbuka.
I don't care if Emeka Egbuka is $7,000 on DraftKings. Secret time, he's not. Even if he was, I wouldn't care. I don't want Bucky Irving. I don't want Mike Evans. I don't want Baker Mayfield.
You guys are not great against the run, are you?
We're pretty solid.
Are you? Okay. All right. I thought
James Cook had a 50-yarder against us last week. I think we have 108 total yards.
That's not bad.
And Pittsburgh averaged about the width of a football.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like they are intentionally going to get Bucky more involved because last week was not great.
Well, with no Godeke, no Mock, I'm not sure that's the path I would go.
Yeah.
Because Quinnen Williams is going to be lined up over top of him, and Harrison Phillips is going to play a lot.
It's not a bad
Look, there's one
take,
path to Tampa Bay winning this game, and it's the non-Mike Evans receivers. This is a good week to play. Who even is your 3? I know Jalen McMillan's still hurt.
Sterling Shepard.
Ian.
Yeah.
Ian. Him against Brandon Stevens? Ian.
He's our new who was the guy? Like Olamide Zacchaeus.
Yeah, and if Cade Otton doesn't score a touchdown in this game, your offensive coordinator should be hit in the head with a pillowcase full of bars of soap.
Yeah.
Because the Jets cannot defend tight ends. However, what has absolutely mystified the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for years?
Running quarterbacks.
Running quarterbacks and what? Pass-catching running backs.
Yes. We have struggled in that regard.
I also don't see who's going to stop Garrett Wilson. I think this game's close. I'm not telling you the Jets win it. I think 6.5. 6.5 is not really – if both these teams were healthy, I would say 6.5 was low.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets are very healthy because the difference between Tyrod Taylor and Justin Fields is negligible at best. Where Tampa Bay is, I'll take the Jets plus 6.5. I will go over 43.5.
Okay. They have Chris Godwin listed as questionable.
They've done that every week.
Have they? Okay.
He's not playing. It's really annoying for people that own him because I can't make a roster move as long as he's on IR because you won't say he's out. It's very annoying. It's because I know he's not going to play. So could you please?
Could we please just do that?
I had to cut my kicker 2 weeks in a row. Not that I care because kickers aren't people. But
yeah. So I'll take the Jets plus the 6.5. I'm like you. I feel like that fully healthy, I would be glad to take Tampa.
Sure.
But with no offensive line, it scares the crap out of me. Because here's where my mind immediately goes, where I feel like every fan's mind should immediately go when you find out that, 3/5, 4/5 of your preseason starting offensive line is gone. Is how many times did Baker Mayfield hit the turf last week and
that was with the starters
and hold something? Right? It was at least 4 times that I counted.
It was a lot. Now, that's a much better pass rush than the Jets, but the Jets is nothing to sneeze at either.
I was going to say, I mean, you guys still
Quinn
have
and
horses.
Jermaine and Will McDonald. That's not going to be fun.
Right, you got a whole bunch of them, and we don't have a living, breathing tackle.
I don't hate the Jets' defense this week either. Because I could see Baker throwing 2 interceptions, one of them going back to the house, and that's all you need. Because they're so cheap. Now, did you go over or under?
What is the number?
43.5.
43.5. I'll go under.
Figured you would.
Yeah, I'll take the under.
And then?
Hang on, I got to get back to my page. Sorry. I clicked through too many times. And then, on our sister station, News Radio 570, WWNC, starting at noon on Sunday, Panthers pregame. We will be in the parking lot at the game.
We'll be at the game, too.
But. Well, yeah. I'm just...
Now that everybody's dropped out, I have enough tickets that, okay, well, we're all going, and we're sitting nicely. So no one will be upset.
Yes. The Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers division battle. And... God, you need to do something on offense. The Carolina Panthers offense is absolutely putrid. And guess what? It's going to continue this week. I'm not sure why this is not a bigger spread. I guess it's the division rivalry. We're not bumping up a rivalry game. But to me, this should be at least a full touchdown.
Agreed. If you don't start your DraftKings lineup with Bijan Robinson, I don't know what you're doing. If he doesn't have 150 all-purpose yards in this game, I genuinely feel like Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson should have to answer a NFL inquiry as to why.
And this is the defense that I want to play. I want to play the Atlanta Falcons defense.
I'm not going there.
Oh, they could have 9 sacks.
They could, but they won't.
Probably not. But they will create turnovers because that's just what Carolina does now. I don't foresee the Bryce Young wake-up game coming here. Do you? He's doing that eye look thing like, it could be. What makes you think that he's going to turn a corner this week against this defense?
Because I don't think that Falcons defense is quite as good as people think they are. They've looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got 1 week of Baker, who loves to make mistakes, and then they got a week of J.J. McCarthy, who I'm pretty sure had a .18 by halftime.
Mm-hmm.
So we're overvaluing that. I'm telling you, that number screams to me, this game will be closer than you think. I'm taking the Falcons.
Okay.
I seriously thought about taking the Panthers. It was in my mind brain, but I couldn't get my mouth to say it.
Yep.
And I'm going over 44.5. This is low-key one of the games that I think could shoot out. I could see this being 30-24.
I don't see it. I see the Panthers making all the mistakes.
Ted? Who stops Ted?
Ted McMillan.
A.J. Terrell's half his size.
Yeah.
I've read this book before. Just telling you. Everything you're saying makes total sense.
Right.
This is the NFL.
Okay. Things happen.
Sometimes things happen that don't make sense, and this one feels like one that's not going to make sense.
Okay. All right. Maybe it is. Let's hope that this is the game that Xavier Legette comes around and finally catches more than one pass in a contest. Could be. However, I will stand by. I think this offensive line is not built to handle Jalen Walker and James Pierce and
young pass rushers.
Man, they are after it. Those dudes are super aggressive, and without Austin Corbett and without who was the other one that they just put on? Robert Hunt done.
Those are both guards. Those really have nothing to do with Jalen Walker, maybe. James Pierce, way less.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've been wrong before.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I think this game's closer than people.
Okay.
You going over or under 44?
I'm going under the 44.
Okay.
And I will take the Atlanta Falcons to cover the 5.
I am also taking the Falcons. Let's do one more game before we hit the commercial break.
All right.
Preferably a quick one.
Okay. Well, let's see. Quick one
there's
be
one that should be real fast.
Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Is that a quick one? No. What's the quick one?
Green Bay Packers, Cleveland Browns. Give me Green Bay minus the 7.5. I'll go under 41.5, and I didn't think about it for 3 seconds.
Cleveland, talk about a team that won't be able to score. Cleveland definitely falls into that category. Green Bay has vaulted up the power rankings with their 2-0 start. And, yeah, they should be able to win this easily.
Do you disagree with anything I said? Packers minus 7.5,
Nope.
under 41.5.
No.
Because I think this game's going to be 31-3.
Quite possibly.
I love the Green Bay Packer defense this week. Because I don't know who's supposed to block Micah Parsons. Micah may play 45 snaps and have 14 pressures. It wouldn't shock me in the least. Oh, by the way, they're breaking in a rookie running back who's going to lead them in touches this week, Gwen John Judkins.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't supposed to last week, but he did because they got obliterated, and it's going to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay, not close.
Yep.
Yeah, the next one, let's go back to that game you just said. Because in the break, I want you to look at the line because I don't think you've looked at it yet.
The Houston-Jacksonville game?
Uh-huh.
No, I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, just wait.
You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville on a Football Friday.
The ultimate celebration of music
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tonight and tomorrow.
live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tonight and tomorrow night, starting at 10:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Dan, he's Ty. Hello. And we're the Solid Verbal College Football Podcast.
Tune in for previews, recaps, bits you won't hear anywhere else,
and all the emotional support you need as a college football fan.
Join us all season long as we ride the roller coaster of this ridiculous sport.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search the Solid Verbal College Football Podcast, and listen now.
We don't just love college football, Ty. We live it.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shop.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
Link your Ingles Advantage card to your child's school, giving the advantage to those who really need it. That's our pledge to you.
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Sportsocracy.
We're just dumber than a bag of hammers. It is ESPN Asheville. Sportsocracy on a football Friday. The Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know what to make of the Jacksonville Jaguars being a 1.5-point favorite. It just looks weird to me. I mean, they are the home team, so they're getting the 3-point lean. I don't think this continues for the Houston Texans.
Do it.
What? Do it. I'm taking the Houston Texans.
Good. I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars. C.J. Stroud is B-A-D-D bad at football, especially with a bad offensive line. I mean, this is not new. He was bad last year. You saw it. You lived it. But you keep clinging on to that rookie year of, oh, man, he was so good, except the league figured him out. And now they know he refuses to run out of the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Refuses. I'm not even scared of you doing it. Short of I leave you an expressway to the end line, you're not running. You have one receiver that scares me in any shape, form, or fashion. You couldn't run a greasy peg up a cat's keister. Defensively, I think they're good, not great. This is one of those that I thought I was going to get one over on Vegas, and I saw the line and went, oh, shoot. Vegas has gold fixtures for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of my favorite picks of the week. Give me Jacksonville.
Wow. Okay. Apparently, C.J. Stroud won't snap out of it this week. Okay.
Well, he hadn't snapped out of it in 2 years. I don't really know why he would snap out of it in 6 days.
But he's not this bad. I mean, he's not worst quarterback in the league bad.
I didn't say he was.
No, I'm not saying you did. But what I'm saying is that's where he's at right now. You open up the season against two teams that, well, just flat out in the end were better. You can't, they're having a hard time protecting him, and he couldn't score.
He's grand total scored 28 points against two mediocre defenses. Because look, I love the Rams, and I think Jared Verse is one of the 5 best pass rushers in the league. It gets real thin when you start counting off that defense, especially in the back half.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do anything with it. That Texan line is a sieve. I think the Texans are now, to a point, the greatest paper tiger I've seen in years because they've told you what they are. They've shown you what they are. Go back to last year and look at who they beat.
Mm-hmm.
They don't beat good, even average teams. They beat bad teams. Every once in a while, they'll sneak one against a good team when C.J. Stroud goes nanners. And it almost always happens at home. I hate this spot for Houston. I love this spot for Jacksonville. Jacksonville should be 2-0. They're not, but they should be.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason they're not is because they don't know how to win games. I don't think that's going to bite them this week.
Okay. All right. Texans starting out 0-3 would be a surprise to me.
Gambit fan said, Jeremy, I'm ready to admit you were right about C.J. Stroud, and that single year was a blip. The funny thing is, C.J. Stroud has a career arc that I've never seen before. He fixed all of the issues that I saw at Ohio State, and he reverted back to them.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a quarterback do that. I've seen sophomore slumps, and I started to see it last year, and the more I saw it, the more I was worried about Houston. And I keep going back to, you remember that thing we said about Nick Caserio, that he's not a good GM, and then all of a sudden he had this one draft, and it all went out the window, and the Texans are so great. What did they actually do that showed you that? Well, they made the playoffs in a division with Will Levis, Mason Rudolph, and Anthony Richardson as the quarterbacks. Weird. He doesn't have that now. Now he has the number one pick in the draft, Trevor Lawrence, who am I forgetting? And Daniel Jones as the three quarterbacks in this division.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I think Trevor Lawrence is the second worst quarterback in this division at this point. And I don't care. I do not care.
Yeah.
I am higher on Jacksonville than virtually anybody you're going to hear.
Yes.
And I'm lower on Houston than virtually anybody you're going to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I think Houston has three really good defensive players, and outside of that, that team is grossly overrated. Didn't say they were bad. I just think you overvalue Houston, you undervalue Jacksonville, and that line screams to me that Vegas agrees with me.
Yeah. He's taking Jacksonville minus the 1.5. I'm on the Texans plus the 1.5 on the road in Jacksonville. Over under 44.5.
Over.
Yeah. I think I'm on the over as well. Although I don't know why.
I need some unders.
Although I don't know why.
I need some unders because I'm starting to feel really heavy on the over.
Because that Jaguars-Texans game could possibly be 17-10.
I don't see that. I think there's going to be points there.
Okay. All right. Other 1 o'clock slate game. Let's see. Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
I can't wait to hear what you say here.
Pittsburgh is a 1.5 point favorite on the road.
I'll jump out here. I'll take New England. This is the easiest game of the week to me. I don't know what people are seeing in Pittsburgh. You should have lost to the Jets. You got manhandled by the Seattle Seahawks. They just couldn't score enough, and then you made one of the dumbest mistakes I think I've ever seen, where a kick returner touches a kickoff and then just goes, no, it's fine.
I'm good.
It's fine. They're just going to let it hang out back there.
I did love Mike Tomlin's. He's probably not going to be returning kick. No kidding, Mike. I don't think anybody expected you to play him again. You can't make a monumental mistake like that in an NFL game.
This, to me, is a comically stupid line.
Because you think this is going to be a blowout spot for New England?
Pittsburgh shouldn't be a 1.5 point favorite if this game was in Pittsburgh, let alone on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this spot for Pittsburgh, and I genuinely think they're going to be 1-2. And should be 0-3. If Justin Fields was even competent, they would be 0-3.
Yeah. New England Patriots plus the 1.5. Over under 44.5. This is another one I want to say under.
I'm going over again. I think Pittsburgh's defense is comically overrated. Justin Fields led an offense that didn't punt against this team.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me, I think they punted twice. That tells me everything I need to know. Justin Fields, who had 13 passing yards last week. In 3 quarters of football, he had 13 passing yards. He did anything he wanted to against the New England Patriots. What do you think Drake May's going to do to it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go over.
Over the 44.5. Okay. So I'm going under. You're going over. We're both on the Patriots to win that game. One more from the 1 o'clock slate. Indianapolis and Tennessee.
This one's easy.
The Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans, 4.5. Indianapolis is the favorite. I don't know what to think of how long this is going to last with Indiana Jones. He's playing.
What's he done that's not sustainable?
Be good. I mean, because eventually, I look at him much like I look at like Sam Darnold. Like, okay, you can play for good in spurts, but I think we all know what you are deep down inside.
That may be the dumbest comparison I've ever heard you make. You and I both know Sam Darnold's a good talent. Daniel Jones fits into a specific scheme. Because I've seen him do this now twice. And you know what the common theme is?
What's that?
He doesn't get sacked. He doesn't turn the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing anything special. I mean, he threw for a good number of yards. He has 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
He's been sacked 2 times. They're running the ball at an insanely high rate. And they're going to keep doing that. I don't think it changes. I certainly don't think it changes this week. Give me Indianapolis -4.5. I'll go under whatever number. I don't even care what the number is. I don't care if the number's 37.5. I don't care.
It's a 43.5.
Yep. That's just a little more cushion for me.
Under the 43.5. I mean, I'll agree with you. I don't know how long this is going to go. Probably get exposed a little bit more when you play a
better team. As long as, look, Brian Daboll perfected this. And I swear to you, Shane Steichen is just taking his playbook and going, I can do this gooder than you. You put him in a position where he can't fail. You manufacture the throws.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 reads. I'm not going to overload you. I'm going to put you in positions to succeed. There's going to be a lot of checkdowns. And you're going to take shots every once in a while because we're running the ball so well that you can't take the safety out of the box. This is literally the New York Giants the year they went to the Super Bowl, or the year they went to the playoffs with Daniel Jones, all over again. Your running back's really good. You have to account for that. You have receivers that can win one-on-one, and he's not having to think a lot. It's 100%. It will not shock me if Daniel Jones continues doing this all year long. And now that you said, well, they'll wind up giving him $40 million, now I can't unsee that, and teams will figure it out again just like they did the first time. You'll stop playing the Tennessee Titans of the world. Bad example because they're in the same division. The schedule will increase. You'll start playing teams that can defend one-on-one, and he can't make the throws. It's exactly what happened in New York.
Right.
But this schedule, he can beat this.
Okay.
Give me Indiana Jones.
You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Still going to leave in a hit-or-miss storm this afternoon, and if you do get it, you'll be one of the lucky ones or unlucky ones. Either way, should be pretty decent through this evening. Still could make about 84 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, comfortable, upper 50s. Saturday, cloud, sunshine, an isolated late shower, thunder shower, nothing widespread, 82. Behind that front, sun returns Sunday, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot.
Mom, can I get a tarantula?
No.
Coffee?
No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation.
Can I use the free phone?
Yes. See? Doesn't it feel good to say yes to more?
Absolutely. Face tattoo?
Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Only one app puts the live radio dial in your pocket
and lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets.
iHeartRadio is your all-access pass to the audio that moves you.
Get what millions already have. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Still a year later, I see a lot of roofs with tarps. Do you have a neighbor that needs a new roof but can't afford to get one? ESPN Asheville and Balkan Roofing would love to help. Tell us about the homeowner in need and why they deserve to have a brand new roof for free. You can nominate them now at espnavl.com. And one homeowner will be selected to have a brand new roof professionally installed by Balkan Roofing for free. Roofing for a reason with Balkan Roofing and ESPN Asheville.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in Asheville has two things that all Sportsocracy fans crave: bold flavors and big portions. Oh yeah, and they've got the balls. Bear's famous bear balls are packed with mac and cheese, pulled pork, cornbread, and deep fried and then topped with bacon and cheese sauce. This is the place to be. Live music on Saturdays and the first Sunday of every month. They partner with the Guitar Bar to host Mr. Jimmy's Barbecue Blues. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville and South Asheville.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
These guys are a f***ing disgrace.
It is a Football Friday here in the Sportsocracy. We'll have the Where Are You Going to Go daily draft coming up at the top of the hour, so stick with us. We got more game previews, analysis, and such. Get your questions in to the YouTube chat. We'll work those in throughout the program. It was said earlier by Stephen Tao that Bryce Young, by the way, he'll be the one that stops Ted McMillan.
That's the best answer I've heard so far.
That is a great answer. Great answer. Daniel Jones is the second coming of Trent Dilfer. Will Workman with the apt comparison there. Rob Johnson wants to know C.J. Stroud or Mariota in fantasy.
I would probably go Mariota.
Seriously?
I would probably go Mariota.
Who are they playing? Who are the Commanders playing?
The Raiders. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going Mariota.
Yeah. Wow.
Is he going to run for his life off those edges?
I didn't think I'd be there, but okay.
I don't like C.J. Stroud at all this week.
Against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We both ended up we split on that game, didn't we?
C.J. Stroud has a 35.3 QBR through 2 weeks.
I get it. It's not going to last forever, though. Holding out hope. I'm not sure about that.
Sure about that? You know what his QBR was last year? 46.4. It's held out for 2 years.
It's going to get better.
It was only a 58.3 the year before that. So, C.J. Stroud, it's funny. C.J. Stroud's like that. He's like that optical illusion. You remember those paintings we used to get when we were kids? You got to look through it. Yeah, I see an alien. Oh, no, I just see crap. No, it's just crap.
No, this looks like a pattern my grandmother wore to church on Easter.
Yeah, 100%. This looks like Graham's couch. Yep. Hang that in your house. People will not come visit you, I promise.
No. All right, let's go there since we're talking about it. The Washington Commanders and the Las Vegas Raiders.
This one's way harder for me than it should be.
It's not hard for me, obviously. Commanders minus 2.5. I really don't care. that Marcus Mariota's playing?
I do a lot, and I'm going to take the Raiders plus the 2.5.
Of course you will.
And I'll go. I don't want to say over on every game, but it feels like I want to go over on every single game.
Mm-hmm. This is 43.5. Under.
Yeah, I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under. I know it's the smarter call.
It is the smarter call.
And now that'll be the shootout game of the week.
I mean, I guess theoretically it could be. You got Geno Smith, Jacoby Myers show. It's certainly not going to be Ashton Gianti.
No, I do love the this thought that we should give Ashton Gianti more carries.
Yeah, because you want to put him in put him in rhythm. I guess I mean 2.7 yards per carry is not good.
Yeah, he's been terrible.
He's been.
I do love that Ryan
awful.
Clark this morning said Ashton Gianti might not have been the right pick for the Raiders.
Really?
No excrement. Really? Don't say. I think a wise man said that. That was me and he.
Yeah. How much?
And we.
Yeah. How much would the Raiders feel? How much better would they feel if they had Omarion Hampton right now?
Well, I mean, I'm even thinking maybe you just didn't go, running back. Maybe you should have taken Tedero McMillan.
Or a corner.
That could have been fun too.
Speaking of teams that seem to never have corners, Las Vegas Raiders staring straight at you. Okay, so we're split on this one as well.
Yes, I'm taking the Raiders.
All right, I'm on the Washington Commanders with Marcus Mariota minus the 2.5, under the 43.5. For me. And then Vikings and the Bengals, the battle of the backups. Carson Wentz leading the Minnesota Vikings with Jordan Mason starting at running back against the Cincinnati Bengals with Jake Browning.
Boo. Do we have to play this game?
Yes.
Give me the Bengals plus 2.5. I'll go.
Wow. You're so put off by this game.
I'll go over 41. If I watch more than 3 plays of this, I did it wrong.
I think this might be one of the most exciting games of the week.
I think you are high on crimes because that's the craziest thing I think you've ever said, and that's after you said that crazy thing about Sam Darnold earlier.
I'm taking the Bengals over the Vikings. Bengals plus the 2.5 over the 41.5.
Me too. Let's move on because that's all this game needs to be talked about. You give me 2 NFL backup quarterbacks, I guarantee you it's a game I have no interest in.
Finally, in the 1 o'clock slate, the game that matters.
Now we're to a game that I care about.
The Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. We have, 2 of the teams atop the NFC. Philadelphia is a 3.5-point favorite at home.
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
Rams plus 3.5. I don't think Philadelphia's as good as everybody's making them out to be.
Okay.
I still think they are a no-doubt Super Bowl contender.
Mm-hmm.
But giving up over 3 in the hook is kind of funny to me. That defense has not looked as good. Your douche-boosh is about to get officiated much stricter than it has been in the past.
Uh-huh.
I think this is going to be a lower scoring, gross game. And now who's going to win? I have no idea. I think it's a field goal game. Either way, won't shock me. Either way. If you tell me the Rams win it, Eagles win it, I'm not going to be surprised. If you tell me it's more than a field goal, I'll be shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the Rams plus 3.5. I will go under 44.5.
I'll be on the other side of that one from you. I'll take the Philadelphia Eagles to cover the 3.5. It's going to be a very close game, and this is one of those that you hope one team's playing the field goal game and the other one's playing the touchdown game, and you can win by 4. Because I see very little path for this not to be close, contested. Last team with the ball has a chance to win. Last team with the ball may very well win it with a walk-off or something.
What's going to be funny to me is when the final score of this game is 24-20 Eagles, and you got half of it wrong, and I got half of it wrong. And we just sit around and go, man, Vegas is good at this.
I will take the under and the Eagles minus the 3.5. And you're going over?
I'm going under, Rams plus 3.5.
Oh, you're going under as well. Okay.
I figured you were going over.
No. Because I think both of these defenses are pretty good. And you're going to be able to take your shots, and there will probably be a couple of turnovers in the game, equally distributed on both sides. And in the end, it just comes down to who can grind it out better. And I think that's the Philadelphia Eagles over the LA Rams. Very well could see Matthew Stafford making some big throws to get him down the field, but it's going to be close, contested. I'll take Philadelphia. 4 o'clock slate. We got 4 games in the 4 o'clock slate. The first one, let's go Dallas-Chicago, because this is one of those that I see you look at Cincinnati, Minnesota, and get repulsed. I look at Dallas and Chicago and get repulsed.
At 2.
Because, honestly, at this point, I don't care how this ends up.
I'm going to be riding back in the Parks Ford mobile studio from Charlotte, just going red zone. If you go Cowboys, Bears, I'm going to throw you out the window.
You'll see it 2 or 3 times, but that's about it.
I need Broncos, Chargers, Cardinals, 49ers exclusively. I do not need either of the other 2 games at any point for any reason.
The Dallas Cowboys are a 1.5-point favorite on the road against the Chicago Bears. I feel like that's probably the right call. I don't know that the Chicago Bears will be able to. I don't know. I mean, hell, after they had a shootout with the New York Giants last week, we very well could have a shootout in this one. I mean, the over-under's at 49.5.
Feels awful high.
Which is the highest one of the day so far.
Feels awful high. It's hard for me to look at a game with the weapons Dallas has, which is CeeDee Lamb and a bunch of dudes, and Caleb Williams, and go, that's going to be the shootout of the week. Give me the under, and I'll take the Dallas Cowboys minus 1.5. I think that over-under is insane.
Well, you would have said the same thing about Dallas and New York last week, though.
No, I wouldn't have.
Really?
No, because neither one of them are good defensively, and they can both be beat over the top. I don't think Caleb Williams can beat Dallas over the top, and Chicago, outside of last week with Detroit, they can preclude you from doing that, especially when you have one receiver. This feels like that letdown game that we get maybe 4 times a year where everybody's got pieces of it. You really like CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb falls in the end zone, and nobody else really does anything. I think this will be 24-17 Cowboys.
Okay. All right. I will take Dallas in this one as well. And I'll take the under. 49.5 is too much.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
The rent is too damn high.
Indeed. Also in the 4 o'clock slate, we have the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle
Seahawks. That's how long I had to think about that.
Seahawks minus the 7.5. Over 41.5?
No.
No? I'm going over.
This has 30-3 written all over it to me. I think Seattle is going to hurt New Orleans' feelings. And I've heard all this stuff about Spencer Rattler. Yeah, I've watched it. It ain't going to be. This is the defense, in my opinion. This is the defense where you're going to see Spencer Rattler because they throw exotics that you don't necessarily see from the first 2. San Francisco was killed. All right, because that's who they are. They're always killed. Robert Saleh does not tend to throw exotic blitzes. The Arizona Cardinals did not throw exotic blitzes. The Seattle Seahawks will. So you're going to have Devin Witherspoon coming off the edge. You're going to have safeties coming. And I hate this spot for Spencer Rattler. I think this is where you see what they are. Sam Darnold is one of my favorite plays of the week. I love Torrey Horton this week.
Mm-hmm.
Had him last week, only had one catch. That catch was in the end zone. This week, I think he will have more catches, and hopefully he has another one in the end zone. Give me the Seahawks. I didn't think about this for a second, and I'm going the under.
All right, I'll take the over, and I got the Seahawks minus the 7.5 as well. Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Chargers are a 2.5-point favorite at home, which seems low to me. So, I mean, I'll be on the Chargers minus the 2.5. The over-under is 45.5. And I'll take the under.
Ditto.
I don't know that Denver is really going to, be up for scoring points all that much against this Chargers defense. The Chargers defense has looked pretty decent to start out the season here.
I just really feel like we figured out Bo Nix.
Well, I think what do you mean by figured him out?
I mean, I think we figured him out. As a league, I think we have figured out what it is that Bo Nix does. We have figured out what it is that Bo Nix can't do. And through 2 games, I think you have really seen he's limited. He's a limited quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he's completed 67% of his passes. Mm-hmm. And he's averaging less than 200 yards a game. Your defense has to be really good to win games like that. And you need to come up against competition that can't just beat you over the top. I'm not overly worried. I think PS2's probably going to be on Quentin Johnston. I think. Because he doesn't tend to go in the slot. McConkey, I know, is a little hurt. Not really worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it will be a low-scoring game, and you're telling me I get Bo Nix, who loves to turn the ball over. I get Justin Herbert, who loves to beat people over the top. I mean, to me, that I've been wrong before, but this one feels really easy.
Yeah.
If it was Chargers minus 3.5, it would have been way harder.
But it's 2.5. As I said, seems low. I'll take the under, and I think the Chargers are going to put it on them. I mean, I'm talking, as you said, 33-3 kind of a score. Chargers team is real good, and you didn't mention Keenan Allen in your rundown, but Keenan's back. He's back at home. He's feeling comfortable, and I like the way this Chargers team is looking. Chargers in a roll.
I don't think it's a roll. If this was Broncos, if the Broncos were catching 3.5, it'd be way harder for me. But 2.5, it just feels light.
Mm-hmm. San Francisco and Arizona, 4:25 start on Sunday in San Francisco. We have, I'm trying to confirm. Are we official that Brock Purdy is still out?
No. Game time decision.
Okay.
It was actually, from what I heard yesterday, it was trending towards Brock, not Mac. Although I will say this, and Randy L. told me this off air, if Mac Jones starts in this game and you can go Mac Jones, Kendrick Bourne, you can do anything else in DraftKings you want to, and that's a really good cheap start, and I agree with him.
Okay. That may be an opportunity for you to make some money this week. I'll take the Arizona Cardinals here. Cardinals on the road, plus 2.5. Over-under's 45.5. That's right on it.
I hate to throw on the road. I do. I hate to throw on the road. This is such a young team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to take the Cardinals, and I'm going to go over 45.5.
Okay.
I have a weird feeling that's going to be the shootout that nobody's going to have pieces of.
It could be. I will. I'm going to err on the under there, though. 45.5. It feels like that number's right on it. 22-21 seems to be
I should say that I am going under the assumption that Brock Purdy plays. Until I hear something different, I have no reason to think he's not going to play.
Okay. And then Sunday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs. New York Giants. Chiefs minus the 6.5. Under the 45.5 for me. I just don't know. I mean, we're not doing this again. Are we having a Russell Wilson shootout game again? I doubt it.
Russell Wilson can make smart bettors really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he throws the deep ball. Yeah, but what happens when he can't get a deep ball off? He could against Dallas because, they don't have Micah Parsons and the edge rushers are not great. Kansas City's going to get home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they may be able to get home on Kansas City, but I'm looking at Andy Reid and Brian Daboll going, there's a massive advantage here. I didn't think about this one long at all. It's Kansas City, and I think this game is going to be absolutely gross.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, though. That line feels a little baity, and I always get nervous when I see those, and I tend to avoid them. Do you know what I don't tend to avoid?
What's that?
DraftKings Sportsbook. Your season, your shot. The NFL season's rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Whether you're on Kansas City, the Giants, whether you like our picks, hate them, it doesn't really matter. You can bet any way you want to, first touchdown scorer, anything you want on DraftKings. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use our code, WPEK. That's code WPEK to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
It is breakout performance of the week here in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. Jeremy Green with the Segway game. Coming strong today on a football Friday.
It's thankful. It's my cigarette weapon.
He's got a little buzz going, and, man, those Segways just come in like gangbusters. We will have the daily draft coming up after the break here. It'll be where you going to go if you could go anywhere this weekend in the football world, and we'll wrap it up. One more hour to go on a football Friday.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Still going to leave in a hit-or-miss storm this afternoon, and if you do get it, you'll be one of the lucky ones or unlucky ones. Either way, should be pretty decent through this evening. Still could make about 84 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, comfortable, upper 50s. Saturday, cloud sunshine, an isolated late shower, thunder shower, nothing widespread, 82. Behind that front, sun returns Sunday, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by RenewalByAnderson.com.
September is the month to save big at Renewal by Anderson. Right now, take 25% off windows and doors, plus 0 down and 0 interest for 24 months. Hurry, these savings end September 30th. Renewal by Anderson.
Still a year later, I see a lot of roofs with tarps. Do you have a neighbor that needs a new roof but can't afford to get one? ESPN Asheville and Balkan Roofing would love to help. Tell us about the homeowner in need and why they deserve to have a brand new roof for free. You can nominate them now at espnavl.com. And one homeowner will be selected to have a brand new roof professionally installed by Balkan Roofing for free. Roofing for a reason with Balkan Roofing and ESPN Asheville.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community-focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins.
This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
Link your Ingles Advantage card to your child's school, giving the advantage to those who really need it. That's our pledge to you.
Almost 1 year ago, Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue became the home of World Central Kitchen and served over 1.5 million meals to folks who needed it after Hurricane Helene. On Saturday, September 27th, from 7 to 11 a.m., Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue invites everyone to rise and brunch. A chance for us to reflect and reconnect over some hearty breakfast bowls and mimosa flights. Saluting our collective resilience and generosity, Bears knows the best is yet to come. Get your tickets today at BearsBBQ.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
From the Ingles studio. The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dogs eat! Let them on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app, and we are seen everywhere on the YouTubes. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click that live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat. It is a
Football Friday.
It is indeed, and it's time for...
Where you going to go?
Yeah, the Daily Draft. It's what we do every Friday. We decide where we're going to go, if we could go anywhere. We are going to Charlotte this weekend for the Atlanta Falcons game. We'll be with the Parks.
Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
We'll be in the Parks Ford of Hendersonville mobile studio on the Ingles Living the Dream tour. Patrick Holt, the Podfather, is going to be there hanging out with us, and we're going to be cooking up some grub. It's going to be a good time. Shout out to us if you're going to be in the neighborhood. Come on by the tailgate. We'll tell you where we're going. Actually, where are we going? You know where we're going. Where are we parking?
Cedar Yards.
Cedar Yards. There you go. We'll be parked in the Cedar Yards.
By the way, any game we do in Charlotte, you rest assured, Cedar Yards. That's where we're going. Because it's the best tailgate lot in Charlotte. It's not even close.
Is this where we were for the Charlotte game? Oh, okay. I do like that parking lot. It's
very good.
Yeah, I mean, it was very what's the word? It was kind of hype, with all the college kids and stuff.
It's also very reasonably priced, and you don't get gouged.
And the walk to the stadium. That's the thing I always hate about going to Charlotte games is, parking 7 blocks away and having to hoof it. That's right next to the stadium.
Yeah, this way you just shoot up the little walkway there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
You just go up a couple of flights of stairs, and it's not bad at all. All right,
we have a super chat from the Podfather.
Okay, let's see if I've got the button here.
It's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money, money.
Said Philly cheesesteaks on the Blackstone.
Oh, Philly cheesesteaks.
I'm very excited.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I like it. He definitely does not serve food like the Erie Seawolves. I saw this during the break, and I can't get it out of my mind because it's the grossest thing I think I've seen today. Minor league baseball team, the Erie Seawolves, apparently have a hot dog in their concession stand that's a cotton candy bun with the all-beef hot dog smushed in the cotton candy, and then it's covered in nerds for the grossest combination you could possibly think.
Gross.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not good.
No. It's much better to do it the way, the way we do it, the way the Podfather does it. Never know when he's going to pop out some pimento cheese hot dogs or some those delicious brats that we had at the Charlotte App State game. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, anyway, you're invited to come on by and see us when we're in Charlotte. But where else would you go this weekend if you could go anywhere? Jeremy, who's got the first pick?
I'll give you the first pick.
Oh, you give me the first pick. Oh, good. Well, then I will take – oh, shoot. Well, I'm torn. Which one's going to be the best game of the week? I will go Monday Night Football. Detroit Lions and the Ravens.
I believe that was the right call.
Yeah, I was torn because I know you're getting ready to take the other one.
What, Rams Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah. That will be one of mine.
That was the one I was torn with. Like, I don't know.
That will definitely be one of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I think you took the right NFL game. I am not so sure that you took the right game, period.
Okay.
Because you are right. I am taking Rams Eagles.
Yes.
Those are the two best games of the NFL week.
Yes.
We've already discussed those.
Yes.
We don't necessarily need to discuss them much further.
Mm-hmm.
Except the Monday night game, which we'll discuss on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Auburn, Oklahoma. Hear me out.
Okay.
Are those two good historical college football programs?
Yeah.
Are those two good historical football programs that are all they have found some hard times, Daddy?
Yes.
They both have a lot of momentum right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're both 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
The offenses look markedly better than what they have looked like in years past. And this is almost a collision of wills. Somebody asked me the other day who the best team in the SEC was. And it took everything I had not to say Oklahoma.
Really?
Because I'm not sure they aren't the best team. If you had to take best quarterback in the country right now, who would it be?
Ooh.
Because for me, it's John
I guess
Mateer.
it would be John Mateer, probably.
It's John Mateer, and I'm not sure it's all that close.
Yeah.
Defense is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They run the ball reasonably well, and that's with Jaden Ott having been virtually irrelevant, which shocks me. Oklahoma's got a lot. There's a lot of power behind that team. And I think Auburn's going to be more of a game than people think.
Okay.
For those of you new to the program, that bell means that will be in the bangers.
The bangers. Yes. Yes, it will. Okay. Auburn and Oklahoma. I mean, it obviously was on the list, but
Maybe not as high as I took it.
I didn't think it was really game of the week territory, but I mean, it is a week slate.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Well, I mean, look, okay, so when I say weak slate, I mean there's
week 2.
No,
right.
It's not.
When we looked at the schedule and went, well, I guess we'll do Georgia and Austin P.
But there is still a whole lot of Texas, Sam Houston, Southeast Louisiana against LSU.
There's some grumpies.
Yeah, but there are some decent ones.
There's some grumpies, but there's some good ones.
All right, so throwing it back on me now for the
show enough.
Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? OU and Auburn's off the board, as well as Philadelphia and LA. My first selection was the Monday Night Football matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. I got to go back to the college slate here because I'm not sure I'm sold on anything in the NFL, at least not at this point. I'll go Big Ten. Big Ten matchup between Illinois and Indiana. Luke Altmaier.
It's not a terrible pick.
Taking over the Big Ten.
That's not a terrible pick. I don't know how good that game's going to be because I don't know how good either of those teams are. But that's kind of the same principle as what I said with Auburn and Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
It could be really good.
It could be really good. It could be shootout city.
It also could be a wet poot. That's what it could be. And I'm scared of that. I'm scared neither of those teams. That's why I didn't take it.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a pretty good grasp on Auburn, Oklahoma, of what those two teams are. I can't tell you they're as good as I think they are right now. I can tell you neither one of them's terrible. Indiana and Illinois, I don't know. I watched Illinois against Duke, and I never got a great feeling about them, but they squished Duke. And I haven't seen much Indiana. I've tried to watch for Mendoza, but they just lull me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You add that into NyQuil, and it's Z City.
I want the battle of the Columbias. South Carolina and Missouri.
You make me angry.
In Columbia, Missouri.
I thought that was the one that I didn't need to take early.
Do we have Lenora Sellers?
Probable.
Okay. Well, I like that.
And I think Missouri's better than people think.
I mean, Missouri's low-key been pretty good.
Missouri's better than people think.
They have come up with some pretty tough wins in the SEC that have surprised even me. I mean, remember they did make that one leap to the SEC championship game several years ago before the Georgia run. The Missouri Tigers looking for respect, and the South Carolina Gamecocks are no different. Because every loss that you take, you take another lump. And they're fighting for respect right now, both of these clubs. I think it's going to be a barn burner.
I don't disagree with you. I think that was a solid selection.
Thank you.
Tank, I'm going to do something that we've never done before in the history of the Where You Going Daily Draft.
Oh, no.
I'm going to announce where we're going next week.
Oh, okay. Where are we going next week?
Well, you're not. This is one of your weeks off.
Oh, goody. I get a week off.
You do get a week
Where
off.
are you going next week?
There's a button.
Oh.
There's a button. You're going to have to sing it because I don't have the ability.
Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
Going back home, baby.
Yes.
Amy and I will be going to the Blue Lot for Utah, West Virginia next Saturday.
Woo!
On the way, we will be stopping in Charlottesville for the Friday night game between Florida State and Virginia.
Nice.
This is the Jeremy weekend.
Okay.
We're having to reschedule the Tank weekend.
Right.
Which, is tough to do since your NFL team comes close to here two
Once.
times a year. And your college team is in Georgia, which we already did that, but we're working.
Yeah.
This is the Jeremy Memorial Weekend.
I like it.
So yes, we will be at Morgantown next Saturday. So my pick here is I'm taking Texas Tech, Utah. I think those two teams are low-key good. Texas Tech probably less low-key than Utah because we've talked about them so much.
Mm-hmm.
Utah is not necessarily a lot of fun to watch, but you really break down the tape and go, my God, how many players do you actually have? Utah might be, even if they don't win the Big 12, they may still make the college football playoff. I think there's a possibility both these teams make the college football playoff, and whoever wins this has the advantage of going in as the champion.
Uh-huh.
I think this game means more than anybody else is going to tell you. And I'm a little biased because I'm going to see this Utah team up close and personal a week from now. I kind of hope Utah wins this game because I don't think Texas Tech will lose another game all year. Utah has a couple that they could.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really locked into this. I hate that this game's at noon, too.
Interesting. Locked into Big 12 football. I didn't expect that out of
I hate
you.
that this game's at noon. I wanted this to be a night game so bad.
Why?
I think I get a better read on those two teams in a night game. Utah's not a fun place to play at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's loud. It's especially when they're good. And by the way,
bangers.
Been sleeping on that because your last pick. Who'd you pick with your last pick?
South Carolina, Missouri.
Who'd you take before that?
Illinois, Indiana. Oh, that wasn't it? No. That wasn't on the bangers?
No, I didn't pick that one. Okay. I'm scared to pick that one, to be frank.
It's only 6.5 points
spread.
spread.
Yeah, but there are times that I feel too confident, and I feel really confident that Indiana's going to beat Illinois, that maybe my blinders are on, and so I don't give it to other people, but I'll bet it myself.
Gotcha.
My other pick is I'm going Florida, Miami. I can't help it. It's part of the Sunshine State shootout.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I have this weird feeling that this game's going to be closer than it should be. But I have a weird feeling this game's going to be closer than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know me. I trust a lot of things in this life more than I trust Carson Beck. And I watched Florida against LSU last week, and I kept thinking, if DJ Lagway just stopped turning the ball over, they'd have had a shot to beat LSU in Death Valley. I'm not overly worried about Miami and Coral Gables because I don't think that's a great home field advantage.
Yeah.
Never have. And now you're playing for your coach. You're really going to see what Florida players think about Billy Napier coming into this game. Because if they're Seacrest out, they're going to mail this in and get their keisters kicked. And Billy Napier is going to be unemployed by midday Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. So it's on me. All right. I didn't have Tank being on Big Ten football this weekend, but here I sit. I'll go Michigan, Nebraska.
I almost took that one.
You want to talk about some history? That's not a bad one. Is Nebraska any good? I mean, Dylan Raiola, pretty good quarterback. That what's the wide receiver? Key? Is that his name?
Dane Key.
Dane Key. Pretty good. Pretty good at football as well. So that could be a banger of a game. And then final selection, I'm staying in college here because the NFL just it's not really sending me. Really? Yeah, I just don't. I mean, there could be close games, but I also feel like they're going to be gross games. Like Houston, Jacksonville. Tell me that's going to be a whole lot of fun when we're trying to figure out if C.J. Stroud's going to be able to come back from a 16-12 deficit at the end of the game. I'm thinking points. I like points, and I want to see how many points can be scored in Fort Worth, Texas, when SMU hooks up with TCU. Two teams that we know
the Sonny Dykes Bowl
can get offensive. And it may be offensive.
I was about to say this game's going to be offensive.
You think so?
It's going to be offensive on your defensive eyeballs.
Yes, on your defensive eyeballs, sure. If you're into Arena League scores, let's go.
Which I'm not, just to be clear.
Let's go over, by the way. I'll take the over on 63.5. TCU and SMU. Did not have that one on my bingo card either.
I feel the same way about the college slate that you feel about the NFL slate.
Okay.
Because I believe we have shook that rug, and every
all of it.
Dust bunny, bug, clump of mud has come out of it. Because we've said every game that's even worth thinking about watching.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go what I think is the best remaining NFL game, which is Broncos at the Chargers.
Okay.
That game, there's a lot of potential game scripts there that are interesting. Like, I think Denver can keep this game really close. Hell, I'll go a step further. I think Denver can win this game. I don't think they're going to, but I think they can.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of those games, I think you learn a lot about both teams here. If Denver comes over and rolls over like a dog next to the radiator, you got a problem in Denver. I don't think they're going to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're going to test the mettle of that Charger team. Look, we know how home games in L.A. go. You're going to get a lot of Bronco fans in that stadium. You're going to see how they react. I think that one's – I can't believe – you started downgrading the NFL schedule, and so I just kept pushing it down the road like, oh, if I don't get it, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then to get it with my last pick, I did not see that coming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just not a fan of Denver. Like, they're not fun.
No.
They're not fun to watch. And sometimes I can get into that, right? Sometimes I can really lock into a good defensive struggle, but they are so milquetoast to me on offense that it drives me kind of crazy. All right. Do you have another
UDFA?
One? A UDFA?
One that's not just completely biased. I'll go Tulane, Ole Miss.
Ooh, okay.
Ole Miss with a backup quarterback. Tulane's been reasonably good with the BYU cast-off at quarterback. And somehow this game is interesting every single year.
Yeah.
And Ole Miss keeps screwing me over by half a point every week. And, I want to yell a lot because I don't have a ton of losses so far this year. Ole Miss is 2 of them by 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
Total. Half a point once, half a point a second.
Ouch.
You got me twice.
My final UDFA, I'll take the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
I considered that one.
Brock Purdy, if he's back. Hell, even if he's not back. Like that, I mean, I know that they were playing the Saints, but I felt like it was okay with Mac. Any quarterback works with Kyle Shanahan, right? That's what they've been telling us for years.
Do they then?
That's going to be one of those down-to-the-wire games, I do have a feeling. Arizona and the San Francisco 49ers. You are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We'll continue to look at the weekend when we return.
The ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tonight and tomorrow.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tonight and tomorrow night, starting at 10:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
The NFL is off to a wild start.
Touchdown pass number 508 for Aaron Rodgers.
And the new season lives on iHeartRadio.
Touchdown Denver!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Chargers!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
That's a jet touchdown!
Just search NFL to dive in.
Hit, throws, near side. Chuba makes the catch and walks into the end zone.
Hey, this is Anish Shroff. Join me, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, and Kristen Balboni Sunday as the Panthers host the Atlanta Falcons.
Fires over the middle. He's got McMillan. 45 of Arizona. Off to the races downfield.
It's Carolina's home opener, and pregame coverage begins at noon. Kickoff is at 1 on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Panther football live all season long on News Radio 570 WWNC.
Still a year later, I see a lot of roofs with tarps. Do you have a neighbor that needs a new roof but can't afford to get one? ESPN Asheville and Balkan Roofing would love to help. Tell us about the homeowner in need and why they deserve to have a brand new roof for free. You can nominate them now at espnavl.com. And one homeowner will be selected to have a brand new roof professionally installed by Balkan Roofing for free. Roofing for a reason with Balkan Roofing and ESPN Asheville. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in Asheville has two things that all Sportsocracy fans crave: bold flavors and big portions. Oh yeah, and they've got the balls. Bear's famous bear balls are packed with mac and cheese, pulled pork, cornbread, and deep fried and then topped with bacon and cheese sauce. This is the place to be. Live music on Saturdays and the first Sunday of every month. They partner with the Guitar Bar to host Mr. Jimmy's Barbecue Blues. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville and South Asheville.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
The Sportsocracy.
Why are you smiling? Because I love football.
It is ESPN Asheville. Jeremy Green got his big bangers coming up at the end of the show.
Whole mess of bangers. And you know what we got a lot of?
What is that? Ooh, a whole bunch of dogs.
Might be the highest percentage of dogs I've ever had.
Wow.
We have 11 picks.
Mm-hmm.
We only have 2 favorites.
Wow. Okay.
9. Right. Bow, wow, wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Bow, wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
I love dogs this week.
Some opportunity for some juicy parlays.
I am the glizzy guzzler of points this week. Just give me all the points, bruh.
I don't know why you got to use that word.
The gobbledy glizzler.
You've been thinking about that for a while.
That's what I called you at the. That's what I called you at the big wiener party.
Ooh.
I just wish I had said it earlier.
Mm-hmm. 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 Let's see. Looking through the YouTube chat here. Alliston Groves wants to know if Michigan can win on the road.
Can they? Yes. Will they? I don't know.
Playing Nebraska this week.
This is like Kirk Herbstreit. I'm calling the game, so I can't give you a pick yet. Those will be coming up at the end of the hour. I think this is a really interesting week of college football.
Okay.
I mean, so far we haven't really had that. There's been a game outside of week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Week 1 was chaos. Since then, it's just, we got Michigan and Oklahoma one week. We got, this week you got a bunch of games that could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to go a long way. Look, Indiana, Illinois. I know those aren't historic powers. The winner of that game is sitting in the catbird seat to wind up in the playoff. Because neither one of them play an aggressively evil schedule. I think they both play Ohio State.
Yes.
Outside of that, there's not a whole lot of losses on either one of those schedules.
No,
I mean, we talked about Illinois. I mean, my God, if Illinois wins this game, they probably go undefeated.
They do not both play Ohio
Illinois
State.
doesn't. Indiana does.
Other way around.
Okay.
Illinois does. Indiana does not. But Indiana gets Oregon, and Penn State. So there are more spaces for them to trip up on the way.
So what that means to me is this game means more to Indiana.
Yes.
I did not pick that game. I am not going to lie. When I saw Indiana was a 6.5-point favorite, I went, that's a lot of points. I like Indiana better than Illinois. That's a lot of points.
Well, especially if Fernando Mendoza keeps leading this team down the path. Who knows? I mean, they went to the playoff last year.
Look, Luke Altmaier's not a bad quarterback either.
No. I think this is going to be a fine matchup. It's one of the reasons that I took it in the daily draft. But next week, Illinois gets USC, and then they have to play Ohio State later in the season. Those are the only two ranked teams that are on that schedule. Indiana, this does mean more because they've got 3 top 10 teams, counting number 9 Indiana number 9 Illinois this week, and then Oregon and Penn State are in top 5.
Oh, by the way, can I rant about something? I don't know
you
why.
You always do.
Of course
names on the door.
Michigan State.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of whining that you have to play at 11 o'clock against USC. You do realize you would not have been on network television any other way.
No.
That's the only way that you got on broadcast television. Oh, but our players are going to be CB. Tough. Life's tough. Get a helmet. What do you want from me?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard so much whining about this is not fair. There's only one fair in life, and it comes to your town once a year with funnel cakes and Ferris wheels.
You're right. This game is not fair. It's not fair to anybody on the East Coast who would even care a little bit.
I'll watch it.
Well, I'm sure you will.
I'll watch it.
I'm sure you will. Saturday night at 11 o'clock, CP time.
Especially because we have to leave so early Sunday.
Precisely. I don't know that you should stay up and watch that game.
It's all right. I'll be riding in the passenger seat of the Parks Ford Mobile Studio. I will wake up nice and rested from my slumber.
I see. We all know how that goes. The Michigan State Spartans.
I mean, somebody has to stay up and watch the football.
I can't do it. I just can't.
You dipped out last night at the start of the fourth quarter, like
gone
out. See you.
See y'all later. I will catch you on the flip.
I'll catch you up on what happened. CB times.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. And then I get home and didn't even make it to the end of the game. Like, just out, gone. You start a game at 11 o'clock, I guarantee you I will see 0 seconds of it.
Oh, yeah. For me, that's the home run swing.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the fireball's taking over. I'm like, I'll take first quarter USC.
Meanwhile, I have either completely checked out on the football day by that point. Like, it could be Georgia and Alabama kicking off at 11 o'clock, and I will be tired of football, not going to watch it. That's probably a lie. But
those are fun
we'll
games.
Go Tennessee, South Carolina. I would not watch that.
Those are fun games for me. I check my DraftKings wallet the next day, and I go, I either lost some money or I found some.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 11 o'clock games are just ridiculous. I mean, I get it for the people out on the West Coast. It's fine for y'all. It's a nice little enjoyment for you guys because you get an actual primetime game for once. Because they don't have a lot of those.
The 11 o'clock kickoff here is to the West Coast what the 9:30 a.m. NFL kick is to the East Coast. Because that's a 6:30 kick on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
That is awful for them.
Yes.
Like, you just get out of the bar, you haven't even sobered up yet. You're sitting there you're making pancakes going, I got to stay up for the football.
Carolina's got one of those coming up pretty soon. They go on a Friday night to play at Cal, and the game will kick off at 10:30 on a Friday night. Stop. Stop it.
It's fine.
It's not.
TV dictates the world.
I get it.
Do you like money? Do you like being on television? There's your path to it. Because you ain't doing it any other way.
I was going to say, Carolina Cal doesn't get on television any other way.
No, you're not seeing ESPN for that game unless it's at 10:30 in Saskatoon.
Yep, which it will be. And we'll have one of those fun nights where ESPN goes straight from high school football into college football on that Friday night. This weekend, we have the Tar Heels taking on UCF, the home of the 2017 national champions, in the Bangers. That game will be heard right here on ESPN Asheville tomorrow, starting at 2:30, kickoff at 3:30, and 2 o'clock over on News Radio 570 WWNC. You've got, hey, let's pull for injuries. NC State taking on Duke.
He didn't mean that. At Sports Tank ESPN.
It's the Wolfpack and the Blue Devils. It's the Who Cares Bowl. Jeremy does. He'll have a pick on it coming up at the end of the program.
He didn't mean that. Although you should add him and shame him as though he did.
Sure, I'll take it. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Still going to leave in a hit-or-miss storm this afternoon, and if you do get it, you'll be one of the lucky ones or unlucky ones. Either way, should be pretty decent through this evening. Still could make about 84 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, comfortable, upper 50s. Saturday, cloud, sunshine, an isolated late shower, thunder shower, nothing widespread, 82. Behind that front, sun returns Sunday, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Straight Talk presents The Math of More. Here's how it works. When you say yes to more with Straight Talk, you're left with more for all the other good stuff. So getting an unlimited plan starting at just $25 a month equals more savings for your family's weekend adventures. And with a network covered by Verizon, you can share more from wherever you go. It's simple math, really. More equals more with Straight Talk. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. The $25 plan requires a compatible unlocked device and a new line of service. Additional terms apply.
Connected to the things you love.
The free iHeartRadio app does that with live radio, 24/7 news, live sports, and your favorite podcasts.
There's no catch and no charge.
Radio, your way.
Join the millions who already have it. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingles, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingles, all the ingredients for family.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
It is ESPN Asheville. This is the Sportsocracy, and it's time for the most important message of the day.
Don't do crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think, Jeremy, you're that was not good. That was not great effort on your part.
It's what I mean.
It was a great effort. It just wasn't a great result.
Yeah, there's
way to go, CJ Stroud.
The highs are. I'm gonna leave the highs to you, because you do highs better than I do right now,
especially at this point. Yeah, most definitely. I always do appreciate it when we get sent the stories of the week by the chat. When I had to bring this one out on the air, administrator suspended after selling Akron Public Schools lawnmowers on Facebook Marketplace. Jeremy's cousin.
Let's go.
Is out here in Akron, Ohio, going, I mean, just full redneck. Oh, my gosh, he's even got a mullet. That's either, I don't know if that classifies as a mullet or a rat tail, but he's got business in the front, party in the rear, in his wonderful school yearbook picture.
There's a bald spot on top, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. It's a receiver.
That's a skullet. It's the old Benjamin Franklin.
That is, he gives a few more years, that thing's going to be way back there. About as far as mine.
That dude's going to be following around the Fish tribute band going, it's almost as good as the real thing for a third of the cost.
According to the agenda from a school board meeting, Administrator Stephen Keenan traded 11 APS lawnmowers to a vendor without the board's approval, which, of course, is a no-no. We all know how that works. Government, public schools, you got to run everything by the committee, and everything has to be approved. Well, he then bought 7 of the traded-in lawnmowers under a friends and family discount with the vendor that he traded them into. He paid $5,693.32 for the lawnmowers. He then listed 5 of the 7 lawnmowers for sale on Facebook Marketplace, hoping to generate $14,700. I've been through this story a couple of times, and I'm still trying to figure out what was your end game. Because
dang, I was going to sell lawnmowers for money. That's what I was going to do. I didn't really think about much from there.
But did you not think that at some point someone within the administration, within the, I don't know, the grounds crew for the county schools system was going to realize that, wait a minute, we used to have 11 lawnmowers and now we have 2. What happened to the other 9?
They're in the shop.
He had 11, traded them in for 7, then tried to sell 5, which would leave the school district with only 2, and he would be up $9,000 to just pocket, I guess.
100%.
Okay, all right. Well, that's Ohio math for you.
Where'd you say it? Oh, never mind. I can't even make the joke. Just moving on. I'm going to tell you the story, but I'm going to leave out a key piece.
Okay.
And then I want you to tell me the piece.
Okay.
September 27th, there is a college football game that will take place in this town between their hometown school and a top 25 rival.
Okay.
At 9 o'clock that night, you can go to the Pony in this particular town, and you can catch your I don't even know what to. They're calling it "Let's Go Crazy in the Gravy."
In the gravy.
In the gravy. It is at a adult establishment.
Sure. It's called the Pony.
It's called the Pony, correct. And it ends in strip joint with the city in the middle. Their Instagram post says, "Get ready to get messy. Join us at the Pony, blank, on September 27th at 9 p.m. for our Biscuits and Gravy Wrestling event. It's only $20 to watch the fun unfold, but the memories you'll create are absolutely priceless. Are you ready to dive into the gravy?" I need you to tell me what college football town that is.
That would be.
If you get this right, I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm going to go with Piscataway, New Jersey.
No, you're in the right. I'm going to give you another guess. You're in the. No northern town has ever gone, let's go wrestling biscuits and gravy. They wouldn't even do the gravy right. It's in the South. That was the given, okay? That was the layup part of this. Now, the question is, which SEC town is this? And you know it's the SEC. The ACC tries to act like they're all prim and proper. They go to Cracker Barrel to get their biscuits and gravy. This is a town that does it right. And you knew it, and I'm disappointed that I had to explain that to you.
Is it Fayetteville, Arkansas?
No, I'm going to give you another guess because you're close.
It's Starkville, Alabama.
It's not.
Or
it's
Mississippi, sorry.
Starksville, Mississippi.
Alabama.
The Tennessee Volunteers will take on the Mississippi State Fighting Cowbells. And then you can go to the Pony Starksville Strip Joint. That is its official biblical government name. And see their lovely entertainers, wrestling biscuits and gravy. Now, I'm going to say this as a man that is accused of being a hillbilly and many other Southern things. You could tell me that this was a three-way cage match between Topanga, Kelly, and Lisa Turtle from Saved by the Bell, and I'm still out. I don't care how hot you are. Biscuits and gravy, Seacrest out.
Mm-hmm.
That is not wrestling condiments. No. And I'm not shocked that it was Starksville, Mississippi that came up with this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tank couldn't.
Chunky sausage gravy. That's the picture that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
From the
it's not good.
From the Pony X account.
Yeah.
That makes it feel even grosser when you have to say it's on X.
Yeah.
The Pony.
That's why I call it Twitter. It'll be Twitter forever. I saw a post on X about a biscuits and gravy mud wrestling event. That sounds like your conspiracy theory buddy that's like, wears his tinfoil hat to bed. I saw it on X. It's going to be great.
The question is, are the females pictured in the promo poster?
No way.
Because that's the question I have. Are these actual participants of this?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say those two girls worked here about 14 years ago, and they continue to use their picture for promotional material.
Uh-huh.
Those girls went to Ole Miss. If you know, you know. I've been to both.
It's where the best bells are.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, you got to be a 7 to get into one, and if you are a 7, they immediately decline you out of the other. You can figure out which one's which.
Go crazy in the gravy. I mean, that's gross. That is gross. Couldn't do it.
I wanted to do a promo right there, and I chose not to, and that was probably a better decision for all involved.
Do a promo?
See Callie Kegels defend her title at the Pony Starkville.
I see what you're talking about.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. She's definitely got cankles.
For sure.
The champion's definitely got
Nobody. No good can come from what I'm going to say. That's one of those. That's one of those you tell your buddies, hey, my girlfriend just won the mud wrestling championship in the briskets and gravy. Whoa. Yeah. T's and P's to your blood pressure, bruh.
Oh, we're going to take a break here.
I do love that this sickness has made me sound like Ron White circa about 2014.
It has. It's getting.
I just realized.
I just heard it.
I was like, I've heard this voice, and I cannot figure out where I've heard it before. They told me I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
You are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. One more break, and then you get what you came for.
Ron White bangers. Let's go.
Ron White and Carl Childers will bring you the bangers of the weekend. Coming up next, it'll be better than wrestling and biscuits and gravy.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Still going to leave in a hit-or-miss storm this afternoon, and if you do get it, you'll be one of the lucky ones or unlucky ones. Either way, should be pretty decent through this evening. Still could make about 84 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, comfortable, upper 50s. Saturday, cloud sunshine, an isolated late shower, thunder shower, nothing widespread, 82. Behind that front, sun returns Sunday, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
Dan Scott here, inviting you to check out my new show every Sunday, 8 to 9 a.m. here on ESPN Asheville, where we bring sports and faith together. The Dan Scott Show, 8 a.m. Sundays on ESPN Asheville.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Almost 1 year ago, Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue became the home of World Central Kitchen and served over 1.5 million meals to folks who needed it after Hurricane Helene. On Saturday, September 27th, from 7 to 11 a.m., Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue invites everyone to rise and brunch. A chance for us to reflect and reconnect over some hearty breakfast bowls and mimosa flights. Saluting our collective resilience and generosity, Bears knows the best is yet to come. Get your tickets today at bearsbbq.com.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Coffee's for closers only. Get them the money. Then when you get the money, you get the power. That watch costs more than your car. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
It's my favorite part of the week. This is where we give you our favorite college football picks of the week. We start with the favorites. Miami's an 8.5-point favorite at home against Florida. I think this game stays close for longer than a lot of other people do, but Miami's just way better than Florida. This is going to look a lot like last week without the interceptions. Give me Miami minus the 8.5. Oklahoma's a 6.5-point favorite at home against Auburn. If this was at Auburn, I would actually give Auburn a chance to win this game because I think these teams are closer than people think. But then you break down the quarterbacks. Jackson Arnold, who the last time I saw him in Norman, Oklahoma, looked like he had made a sizable wager against the Sooners. I don't think he's improved that much. John Mateer's probably the best quarterback in college football. Give me the Sooners minus 6.5.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Not just a dog, but a road dog. NC State's a 3.5-point dog at Duke, and frankly, I've watched them both, and that's stupid. Duke's not all that good. I like Darian Mensah, but he just doesn't really have anybody to throw to. They got one running back I like. C.J. Bailey is very elusive, and they have some weapons. Give me NC State plus the 3.5. They went outright. Tulane's an 11.5-point dog at Ole Miss. I'm not saying Ole Miss is going to lose this game, but frankly, I've been burned by you hotty-totty jackals 2 weeks in a row, and it ain't happening again. Give me the Green Wave plus 11.5. They'll cover but not win. Syracuse is a 17.5-point dog at Clemson. Syracuse Community College for future culinary success and butchers should not be a 17.5-point dog to Clemson right now, because I'm not sure Clemson can score 18 points on any team that doesn't score. Give me Syracuse plus the 17.5. I think Clemson wins. South Carolina's a 9.5-point dog at Missouri. I get it. Last week was ugly, but it wasn't ugly until there was no Lenora Sellers. This week, we have Lenora Sellers. It's in Columbia. I get it. It ain't the right Columbia, but South Carolina's not as bad as you're making them out to be. Missouri may win. South Carolina covers. Give me South Carolina plus the 9.5. Maryland's a 9.5-point dog at Wisconsin. Did you know that Wisconsin team that played Alabama, it wasn't that they were that good. It was that they were that bad, and so is Alabama. This line doesn't make any sense. Wisconsin is terrible. They may lose this game outright. Give me Maryland plus 9.5. Texas Tech's a 3.5-point dog at Utah, and I'm not going to lie, I have battled with this game all week long. I like the talent at Texas Tech better than I like the talent at Utah. Utah has high-end talent, tackles specifically. I like the quarterback. I like Texas Tech better. Give me the Red Raiders plus 3.5. But those are road dogs. You need the specific kind of dog.
Underdog, 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 underdog.
Speed of lightning, roar of thunder. Memphis is a 7.5-point dog against Arkansas in Memphis. I would kill to know what AD signed this game, but they need to be drug tested. Give me Memphis to win outright. Nebraska's a 1.5-point dog at home against Michigan. Nebraska's better than Michigan, and it's not even close. Nebraska will dominate this game because Michigan can't score. Give me Nebraska in a walk. And finally, I'll see them in We're undervalued against Kansas. We're a 13.5-point dog. We're going to beat Kansas because Jalen Daniels keeps getting hurt against West Virginia. And I'm not saying that's going to happen, but you're undervaluing the power of Rich Rod. Give me West Virginia as my money line dog of the week. They beat Kansas outright.
Wow, West Virginia. He's putting all the hopes in the basket after the big win over Pittsburgh last week. Look, you want to take your shots? You can do it on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. The NFL season continues to roll on this week, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
It doesn't matter which one of my picks you like the best. You could be with me on West Virginia. You could be on Missouri. You could be on South Carolina. It doesn't matter. You have all the wagers you could possibly want at DraftKings Sportsbook. And new customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly, plus score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WPEK. That's code WPEK to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
That'll do it for us here in the Sportsocracy on a Football Friday. Enjoy the games this weekend. Carolina and Atlanta. That's the stop on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour. We'll be taking the Parks Ford of Hendersonville mobile studio up to Bank of America Stadium, hanging out with the Podfather in the Cedar Yards lot.
Yes.
So, yeah. So
if you go to a lot of Panther games, you know exactly where we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're in lot 3, second on the left.
Mm-hmm. Big old gravel lot, whole lot of space, and we'll be spread out, cooking, having a good old time. So come on by and see us. Shout out to us if you're going to be in the area. Don't forget, go to livingthedream2.com, livingthedreamtoo.com. As we continue to live the dream, you can come along on the ride with us to select games throughout the season. You take care of the ticket. We take care of getting you to the stadium. We'll see you on Monday for an Overreaction Monday here on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
This season, the Ingles Living the Dream Tour rides again, and this time we ride together.
Thanks to fine partners like Clarissa Sells, WBNC.com, the Sportsocracy has teamed up with Appalachian Motor Coach to ride with you in style to some of the best games around.
Click on Living the Dream 2, TOO.com, to see the schedule and pick your destination.
You buy the ticket, we'll get you to the game. No worries about parking, and we have the food and drinks covered as well, with a special thanks to Bear Smokehouse Barbecue and Cultivated Cocktails.
Live the dream with us. Living the Dream 2, TOO.com.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
Link your Ingles Advantage card to your child's school, giving the advantage to those who really need it. That's our pledge to you.
States, God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
From the very beginning, you have been the calm in this storm.
News Radio 570 WWNC was there.
You have been absolutely the lifeline to everybody.
We are the voice of the mountains.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
We're just dumping a bag of hammers.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Ingles studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
The schedule and your
Bag of hammers. Portions of the following program